Right, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between, hello and welcome to the Challenger League Season 6 GGST Drive playoffs. We are, I think this is going to be Group B. Last week was Group A, and yeah, I'm Lazarus. Joining me is Toast Senpai. Although I heard you're the Toast Kohai for today.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Toast?
I mean, you know, I'm always happy for the learning experience. I'm not usually the biggest Strive gamer out there, you know. I did play the game on release quite a little bit, but, you know, haven't been keeping up with it too much. But, you know, I'm kind of filling in for today, and I'm letting all of your wisdom, all of your infinite knowledge guide me today through the mean streets of Strive Let Play. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to see how it goes.
We learn through like osmosis, you know. Just my knowledge will come through my camera into you.
But ready to absorb everything.
You at least commentated Xrd, right? 2 days ago, you said here on 2BCU as well. So you know you're ready for some Guilty Gear gaming. You know, Strive's not that different. No matter how many people want to tell you, it's not that different. We were talking about this earlier before the show started, but you know, you get a touch in this game, you kind of win the game a lot of the time. You know, if you play it well.
You just explode even faster in this game, you know. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, but meter does cost, you know, RC does cost a little bit more, so it's a little. You can't skip neutral quite as easily, you know.
Yeah. Entire game plan out the window immediately. That's good.
Exactly. You can still do it. Trust me. You know. I'm sure we'll see it plenty today as well. I mean, we got in this Group B, we've got as you can see, we got Pinhead, Sorani, Carlos, and CremaCatalaPro. Which, you know what, it's a pretty stacked bracket. I mean, obviously these are the top 8 players from the 11 qualifiers that we had, and I mean none of these guys are slouches. They've all got I'm pretty sure nearly all of them either very consistent top 8s or even tournament wins under their belt, specifically Pinhead and Sorani. But you know, Carlos, you'll see him in pretty much any weekly getting that top 8 with that May, and CremaCatalaPro as well, I believe was 4th or 3rd in this week's Salt EU, and you know, Salt EU is like popping right now. Not gonna lie, there's over like 100 entrants like every week, man. So it's a stacked tournament. So you know, getting 4th out of that is pretty impressive. Yeah,
that is pretty impressive. I mean, South EU definitely also been popping off with the events for this game. It's nice to see that it's getting so much support, of course. Definitely the real breakout game for Guilty Gear. As much as I'm an Xrd boomer, you absolutely can't deny how much Strive, you know, pushed this franchise forward, pushed it into the quote-unquote mainstream attention of the FGC. A lot of people playing it, which I think is cool. And it's cool to see a lot of people as well, you know, coming from different scenes into the Guilty Gear scene. It's always really neat to see.
Yeah, it's been like an amalgamation of players from different scenes, right? But yeah, if you didn't know how it's going to work today as well, obviously we got these 4 players in this group, so we're going to do like a 1st to 7 format. So I think wait, have a look. I'm trying to get this right.
Professional commentators, we're always prepared, as you know.
I thought it was I couldn't remember when the bracket stage comes, but I'm pretty sure that's for the finals. This is just going to be a round robin.
We have a round robin format today.
Yeah. For a reason, I was like, oh, why is it a bracket? I was like, that's not true. Yeah, so we've got round robin format. Obviously, you get, I think, is it 3 points for a win, 1 point? I can't remember exactly how it works, but the top 2 will make it out to get to the finals next week.
Yeah, and those are gonna be especially crazy, of course, going over into that bracket system right at the end to win some really big prizes, because this stream is Challenger League is very generously sponsored by a lot of great sponsors such as LC Power and Streamplify, who provide you with a lot of great just gaming tech, you know, be it computer cases, be it webcams. The one that I'm using is a Streamplify cam, so, you know, a lot of great stuff. And we're getting right into our first match here between Pinhead on the Axel Low and Sorani on Milia Rage.
Oh yeah, we're not messing around. We got to strike while the iron's hot. You know, we got to get in here while the servers are stable. You know how it is when you strike. You never know. You never know when the issues are going to come up. And
there is no hacker man.
Again, in some way, there is no hacker man, but there is definitely a Milia 4-way mix-up going on.
Absolutely, and I mean, this character definitely is a menace. A good friend of mine who I played this game quite a lot with on release was grinding this character out, playing her a ton, and I have fallen victim to the shenanigans more often than I'd like to admit.
If that's one word for it, I wouldn't call it shenanigans myself, but you know, I got like some stronger words for the gameplay of the rage. But you know what, Pinhead is here, no slouch. I mean, this would be what I'd imagine be a little bit more of a difficult matchup, you know? Your opponent has really good ways to mix up their approach, just like there with the Compel as well. Making Pinhead's normal gameplay strategy of trying to keep the opponent out gonna be a lot harder.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, that is the eternal struggle of the zoner player. It's the jump scare character who has 19 different neutral skills.
And we saw one of them right there, Compel, JPRC. Just getting that confirmed. I like that. I like people starting to use that a little bit more. I mean, you see that all the time now at the top level. Just that one hit into RC, basically, like on block or, you know, on hit, especially when your opponent's that low on life, you can basically put them immediately in a guess for game situation. You don't have to look for a hit confirm. You know, like I said, even on block, could have definitely confirmed into a mix-up, especially on a character like Milia. As long as you got your opponent locked down, it's party time.
Man, I just saw the level on Pinhead, like 6k something. That is crazy. These people have been hitting the grind set in this game. Good lord.
I don't know how you do it, man. Okay, yeah, recognize that setup. Gonna go throw it. I like it. Don't want to get free mix-up. It's a dangerous mix-up to go for, right? Because Sorani, with that mix-up, she puts herself into the corner. Yep. Not that you know, Pinhead on the axle's that good at capitalizing on it. The character just doesn't allow for that.
Yeah, for sure. Liking the movement here there, but unfortunately immediately just falling into the loving embrace of Milia Ranger, putting you into the corner mix-up, getting counter hit as well. Big capitalization here, and choosing to go for a cheeky little side switch there. That was cute.
That one combo, I think that, nah, it pulled him off the wall. I'm so confused, man.
I also do not know what
didn't go down, so like it must have been a combo, but oh man, I don't know how wall slumps work. Like completely with Milia at least, and Disc. There goes the mix-up again, and we hit Pinhead like 3 times with that one, but you know what?
Ooh, the low.
Oh my god. Same side low, man. There's no way you're blocking that. Forcing the corner now, another Disc mix-up.
Choosing to go for the yellow RC. Pinhead really trying to escape the situation, getting punished. And, the burst gets baited. It's gonna be it.
Winger. That should be more than enough.
Yep, wall break coming in as well. You are just absolutely getting obliterated here, and Sorani looking terrifying here on the Milia.
Yeah, I feel like once Milia gets in, man, a lot of the time there's just not a whole lot you can do. This character is that, you know, if you can get your game plan going, and especially if you've got good offense, like this character's going to struggle a little bit. But as soon as you're playing a character like Axel, you know, whose offense is not amazing, Milia doesn't even have to be worried about it on defense, and she can just run her offense. And we've already seen how gross her mix-ups are. Like they probably, a lot of them do and are a bit of exploitable, but you can't react to them. They're too fast.
Yeah,
you have to guess.
So I take it Pinhead is an Axel character loyalist here, not someone who would switch. I would suppose.
Yes, no, definitely. I think I've seen Pinhead pull out like a Kai before, but like, I mean, for a long time now, he's basically exclusively been playing the Axel low. So yeah, not going to see him swap even in these really hard matchups. Going to get the super PRC with invincibility frames. Okay, that's one thing you can do to get out of these situations, I guess. You don't have a DP.
100%. But yeah, I gotta say, I always respect the hustle for character loyalists. You know, especially just putting up with those matchups that people historically hate, not using the opportunity to switch off and just grinding those matchups out is something I always really respect from players of that amount of dedication. Especially for characters, you know, these grappler and zoner players are always those types of fellas.
Yeah, it's the, you know, polarizing characters generally have like these tough matchups. But I mean, you say that's respectable. I find it the opposite. I find it the opposite too. I mean, I say you're a glutton for punishment if you're doing it to yourself. Just pick a counter pick or something. Learn something else. This isn't worth it, Pinhead.
Damn, man's a hater? That's crazy.
Well, it's all right. We were talking about it as well. But yeah, anyone can win in GGST. But in any matchup, you've always got the opportunity to win. But like, wouldn't you want to make it a little bit easy for yourself? Get a little counter pick in there. Learn the matchup for another character. I mean, it's, you know, Strive is not that easy, right? It's
I'm just saying
to learning a character.
I'm just saying that I personally respect it, because you know, the character that I play in my main game, Granblue, has like one matchup that's like not that great and wins every single other one, and I still counterpick that matchup. So
I mean, that's the perfect time to do that though. You may as well, because at least you only have to learn that one matchup with that character. Like the hardest part about learning characters is learning their matchups. So you know what? If you only got one to learn, it's easy.
Yeah, and I don't even bother with that. I still counterpick.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty, Sorani with a 3-0 lead.
Definitely just keeping the schmixturization going the entire time here. And yeah, I mean, this is so tough, right? Because Pinhead is trying so hard to keep Milia out, but every single time she gets one touch, you just have to get put into so many situations that you don't want to be in, especially as Axel, a character without a traditional reversal. Can't really scam his way out of the mix-up. He actually has to block it, which is pretty despicable.
Even when you've got a reversal against Milia, a lot of the time, you're just hoping they mess it up or they overextend or something like that. Yeah, it is really just a guessing game once you're in that knockdown situation. You get a couple guesses, right? The damage isn't too high. But even on Axel, you know, you got a slow life pool. You don't have all that many guesses. It's going to be tough regardless of what you do. The main thing is just keep Milia out. But again, Axel's tools, you whiff one button, she double air dashes in. You're already in the mix-up game. You got to start guessing, boy.
Absolutely, yeah. You definitely those characters are always so brutal to play against, right? Especially because I feel like Milia really is quite reminiscent of the way that kind of the X-Art gameplay loop used to work. You know, where you get one hard knockdown and it's all downhill from there. You know, you gotta
over.
It's all over. You gotta hold Raven gliding in on you, doing fucking 59 different overheads. You gotta hold.
It's basically you get knocked down. The game says good luck, brother. Got no reversal. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, obviously, Pinhead just taking a moment right now. Maybe just trying to collect his thoughts. Maybe just trying to lab another character real quick for the matchup.
Quickly pulling out the Kai combo sheet.
No. I don't know what you beat Milia with. I think Nago does pretty well. But
that's still keep me updated here, lads. I'm not quite in the loop anymore, right? So is Nagoro Yuki still the target of everyone's ire in this game, or has it shifted?
No. I think it's very much off him. He did get pretty substantial nerfs in the most recent balance change. So one of the biggest complaints is that his character was meant to be kind of calculated, but because of his humongous health pool, you just had way too much room to make mistakes. And still make a comeback, because that character, you land one command grab and your game can be just straight up over, just because of the power of landing that command grab and the blood specials that you get along with it. But now they made him so he's basically, if he overcommits, if he makes a mistake, and he's high on blood now, he basically gets the same HP as like Milia and Chip, essentially. Okay. Yeah, his defense value drastically drops, which now makes it a lot less frustrating, because that means when you do manage to guess right on his offense, you get rewarded for it, just like you would against Milia and Chip.
That's fair.
So I think a lot of people don't are off the hate train. Now it's all about May. You're already.
That I can get behind. Let's go. All right.
So May, we're gonna see a May later. So May's definitely up there.
Beautiful.
There's a few characters for sure. I think obviously Happy Chaos. He's never leaving, man. You got propaganda, Carlos. Come on, it's true. Everyone hates this character right now.
Yeah. But what do you mean right now? I remember from all the way back in the day, right? Like when this game first came out, I still remember Leffen molding into oblivion every time May hit him with anything. So
there was a sweet
I don't
spot.
think
There
it
was
ever
a sweet spot. When they removed her 3K hard knockdown, a lot of people were like, oh, okay, maybe she's not that good anymore. And then they stopped complaining, and then they just buffed her by giving her way too good conversions off of random hits. Like counter hit 5K, for example, and then people were like, okay, no, she's busted again.
That sure sounds like the old Daisuke patch philosophy of just randomly buffing people who don't need it. So it's great. Maybe shooting some low tiers.
Yeah.
In the process.
What was I saying about having a reversal against Milia? I mean, you basically do it and you pray they mess up. And Sorani didn't mess up, but luckily Pinhead. I mean, Sorani did mess up. She messed up the combo, but.
The cheeky double overhead, but the second one getting blocked here by Pinhead, keeping up really, really nice defense right now. Oh, you have to hold another mix up. This is so scary.
Wow, he pressed. And then he pressed again on the trade.
Oh, Zabardo?
Man,
I love this super. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's so sick. Oh no, the snail doesn't quite reach. Trying to beat him in the air on the Capel, but quite finding an air throw or anything like that.
I still really love like the fact that like the music stops on that super and everything.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, that kills.
Yeah. No scaling on that. Just getting opened up by the haircut. Probably expecting like an overhead, like bad mood or something.
Yeah.
Because Sorani did have 50 meters, so that's always going to be an option on the table. Unreactable overhead. Sometimes you just gotta guess. Look at that conversion, man.
Beautiful. Yeah, like in the cheeky little OTG at the end there as well from Pinhead. Putting himself in the corner though, this could be a bit of a tough situation. Goes for a reversal as well. It's looking like it's gonna whiff. Yep.
That's Sorani punishing, gonna force Pinhead to burst and finding a huge air out of that JS. You cannot play the air game versus this character, man. You will always lose. Okay, no cap. Pinhead took that hit on purpose. He took that hit on purpose to get back to neutral. He knew the wall was gonna break. That's how smart this guy is. Oh, gets thrown bait though. Oh, no. Maybe he's not that smart. I give him too much credit.
You know, reasonable amount of smart, you know.
Yeah.
We gotta keep everything a little bit balanced here, you know.
Yeah, that is something that I've heard though. Apparently, a lot on these disc setups in the corner. Someone was telling me that you can just get hit by the melee, and they're not going to be able to confirm into a super because the disc will break the wall. So you get back to neutral if you know. Obviously, you give the melee a positive bonus, but at least you're not in an infinite looping corner mix.
That reminds me, you know, that's a DNF duel. Just get, you know, getting hit to
I love games where that's a legitimate strategy, and we need more of them.
Bro, just don't block Striker. You're better off for it.
Literally, like I love that mix-up. Like, if a mix-up is like, oh my god, the 2K anti, it almost didn't work. But yeah, if a mix-up is that like requires you to block something, what happens if you get hit? Maybe you just fall out of the mix-up. Oh no.
Now this is the real, you know, the level 5 Yomi that I like to see in my fighting game.
Oh yeah, I had that, you know, back in DNF, like, obviously you could just take the hit, and I was against Akno, who obviously, you know, on the strike train now, but I was against Akno, and they just kept, instead of continuing, like, the combo, when I took the hit, they just dropped the combo and reset me to a block string, and I just have to keep getting hit, man. That was funny times.
What a game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, perfect as well from Sorani, just... It's looking like we're getting a one-way ticket to Brazil here, unfortunately, for Pinhead right now.
Yeah,
you know?
don't even trust Brazil. That's just a straight-up body bagging. But again, matchup's tough. Sorani's, she's an amazing player as well. No, you don't have to feel bad about losing a set like this 7-0, man. Sometimes it just happens. It's Strive, bro. Pinhead could definitely take off, and probably has taken off some tournament sets from Sorani before.
Duel 1.
But just sometimes someone's just playing better than you. You gotta respect that. And as well, to be fair, in this group setting, it doesn't mean you're out, right? You're not gonna lose. You're not going to lose this bracket. You might lose this set, but if you win your other 3, then you still got a great chance at qualifying for the finals.
Yeah, definitely. Putting up with the one bad matchup doesn't mean that you're down and out. So can definitely keep things going. But yeah, just like the pressure is it just keeps going right now from Pinhead. Sorani having to burst out.
Oh. I hate Capel, man. Oh wow, what a snipe on that haircut. I like that. Sorani had 50 meter, definitely wanted to use it to skip that neutral game. But
loving
read from Pinhead.
Loving the little OTG there at the end as well, just getting the kill here for Pinhead. Yeah, Pinhead fighting back, but now immediately finding himself back into the blender. Oh! Troll getting baited, and that's big counter at recovery. Another disc comes out. How do you even block all of this?
you frankly, if you block it, you're lucky. That's what it is.
Another perfect on the side of Sorani.
Season 2 Capella's a tax maker. I don't know what exactly that means, but I know you're right. That's all I know, Carlos.
Yeah, does your taxes for you, tucks you into bed, gives you a little kiss on the cheek as well, you know.
I mean, it's like an air DP that converts into a full combo. It's pretty nice.
Man, they should add that to the characters I play.
The throw baby 6H. Come on, man. Let him play.
Please. And the double perfect once again. Sorani, just an absolutely dominant performance here, looking incredible on Amelia.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking long. I want to see Pinhead actually take a set here. Because I think, oh wait, is it the, I can't, I have to, oh god damn it, I have the sheet, but I have to take a read of it. But I think it's the games that matter actually. I think that's your points. It's not whether you win or not.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so it does matter. You do want to take as many games as you can, man. You do not want to lose a Series 7. It's not going to put you in a good spot.
Let's see if we can at least invoke Brazil here for Pinhead.
Okay, at least. Maybe more if he's feeling like
minimum Brazil.
Hell, oh, you can see how hard Pinhead's going to try and read this, but it's so hard to snipe that. Like, went for the air throw again, not going to work, and then, yeah, the close slash, one of the best anti-airs in the game. Wow,
actually, getting the anti-air there on the weird corner cross up, really cool stuff.
Wake up 6K. I don't know what that's about, but you know what? It worked.
It worked. He knows. Don't question him. Counter poke here from Sorani though, putting Pinhead into the blender once again, and yeah, you're gonna have to hold this corner schmick. Just to mash on wake up, but to no avail here. Getting put all the way into the other corner, stuck to the wall, gonna get the hard knockdown here as well. Sorani really putting in the work once again.
Pinhead was so afraid of that. Oh. Went for that super PRC that worked before, and you can see Sorani, she was already aware of it, backed off, was like, I'm not going to interact with this, no way of punishing it, let him spend the meter.
Frodo, Pinhead getting some pressure started in the corner, another throw coming out. This is on a strike throw that Guilty Gear is known for.
On a strike throw, even from the zone, man. But he still got it. Okay, good pick up, gonna go straight into the hard knockdown for the disc mix up, YRC immediately, I like it, I respect it. Pinhead still got burst in a pretty good position to take this round if he can bring Sorani down to the ground, finds a fast slash punish, and oh, with this Mantis. It's so hard to react to full screen.
Oh, that's a big hit though. Might have to spend the burst here real soon.
No burst? The burst is coming, surely. He's still not bursting. Oh, God, Pinhead, no.
Tried to hold it all the way until the end here, but unfortunately, Sorani got it to call outs on deck here, managing to take things 7-0 over Pinhead. Just an incredibly dominant performance here from Sorani.
That was pretty dominant 7-0, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Again, bit of a rough matchup for Pinhead, and but again, Sorani, she played so well. Even up to that right at the end, you know, there's a good reason why Pinhead was holding on to that burst. He was thinking, oh, when's she going to try and bait it? You know, she must be trying to bait it now. And it got to the point where he couldn't wait anymore, and then it was just obviously an automatic.
That's the Guilty Gear classic, you know. You save your burst the entire time, especially throughout the, you know, especially in Exarch with all the burst save routes in that game. You save it, and all of a sudden you're dead.
Exactly.
Like, wait a minute, I should have used
happens. Wait, Garfield, you had burst. No. But yeah, there we go. For a moment, we can see the scoreboard there. Yes, so it's every game you win is a point, and then if you win the set, there's an additional point on top of that. So it's a bit of a long journey now for Pinhead. If he wants to have a good chance of winning, he's got to make sure either all these games coming up are all 7-0s, or that he wins his 7-0.
Yeah, and now we have a matchup that just sounds absolutely hilarious on paper here. We got May versus Chip Zanuck. So I have a feeling that, you know, if I'm still up to date here, Chip Zanuck gets hit by May once and absolutely gets eviscerated.
Oh, yeah, it's not Chip though. It's literally every character in the cast suffers with this problem.
Yeah.
Look at this damage. Okay, that's not actually that high. It's only like 40%.
Only 40%.
Dolphin trying to bait the throw.
And of course we got Birthday Train in the background. I wouldn't have it any other way. That song will always haunt me through the entirety of my life. I don't think I'm ever getting rid of it again.
Where's it from?
It's actually, it was in the Exart OST at first. I think it was either from the story, like one of the epilogues, or probably it was from, I think it was one of the story epilogues actually.
Probably a side story that featured May, no doubt.
For sure.
Okay, a huge lead right now for Hackerman. 1-5.
The Hackerman.
We found him, guys. Arc system works. He's right here.
Hunt him down, please. Get him out of here. You could have resolved the issues by now if you if you got rid of him.
Yeah. Oh, reversal up dolphin. It is like frame 6. Oh, another one, man. That actually hits overhead as well. And so if you're like not ready, it will just hit you sometimes. You'll be like, I blocked that, and you're like, oh wait, I was crouch blocking.
Yeah, it is from the Sign story mode, Exert Sign story mode.
Okay. People ragging on Guild Gear Strive soundtrack.
We were birthday trainers waiting in the background with a fucking paddle standing behind
you. Literally.
Ready to jump scare you at any point. Because I'm already like, every time you go into any random lobby back in the day in XR, you immediately just have the song like every time. There's always someone who thinks it's funny. There's always someone.
It's like, yeah, people who play the main theme unironically.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, ironically. If you like it unironically, that's whatever. Like, you know, you do you. It's music.
Yeah, it's questionable, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Not gonna hurt anyone over it. But, but then if you do it ironically, it's like, what's this? Come on, man. You're already playing May. Like, don't make me suffer anymore. Oh, you did. You actually did. Like, that's what I mean by that convertibility right there.
Yeah.
Normally, before the patch, I don't think May had a way of converting like that into that wall break from that position. And it just makes it so deadly that from any of these hits, you can just convert like that.
That is actually kind of wild, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Well, this character is definitely up there right now.
Oh, we got the funny wall combos. Those are always my favorite thing about Strive shit. That's so cool.
Oh my god!
Oh, look at the damage.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ,
gosh, bro. That's
Save
May
him.
as well. She's Japanese, so that's an extra. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Wow, the dash
no
up.
conversion there.
Like it? Yeah, I had so much meter to work with, but you know what? You get the mix up anyway. It works out. Yeah, that's one thing. Like Chip, the reason the wall ride combos do like so much damage is because you can do so many hits without interacting with the wall. So most cool combos, like they have like a hard limit on them, whereas like Chip combos, like if you get the wall run starter, like you can this party time, baby.
Yeah, he just keeps cooking. Like there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, they are sick.
You can't stop him.
But so yeah, I mean, the defense from Carlos here has been pretty good. Blocked like every wrecker overhead, which, you know, since they made it a lot faster, it's not free.
Oh god.
It's a little bit harder than normal.
Yeah, the burst out there, that did not... that felt like it didn't bode well for Chip Vanifer. Doing it like that.
Yep. But if he needed the burst to keep himself alive, but at least puts you in a better position. What a pickup with the reverse hit, the JA.
Beautiful conversion.
And the wall break with the K super. He doesn't die, by the way. His super sucks.
That did absolutely nothing, Jesus.
It's actually criminal how little damage that does, but you get the FD cancel. Cross up. Okay. Yep. Still closing it out, keeping it nice and even 1-1. Pinhead is in shambles right now.
Oh no. Did not have to do him like that. That super should just heal the opponent. Honestly, true. Like Sin just gives you like a gentle pat on the head, and you feel all.
It's a massage. Shadow clone massage. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. In Exit, wasn't that super like really strong at killing guts? Like it was like the guts killer or something. I don't know why.
Yeah, but it was like
in my memory.
Yeah, it was like a different. It looked quite different there, but it also had he had a super that just had a shit ton of hits that deal no damage, but because they always do like minimum damage, it's good at breaking guts. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they gave him this.
Yeah, then they gave him the tickle monster.
Yeah. The tickle monster. It's annoying because he's also got the sickest super in the game. Okay, this time it still won't kill, by the way.
Matt, please!
Oh
come on!
Come on! At least you can Kara it from his wreckers. Like that's it helps for his convertibility for sure. But it's annoying that he's got literally the sickest looking super in the game in Sansei Roga, and you'll literally never see it because because it's not the one that breaks the wall.
Yeah. Also, is the chip? I know I'm like literally like a year behind on this, right? But is the chip J2K still a bit of a crime, or did they nerf it? Because I remember I was watching like the exhibitions, and what was it? I think it was Goichi even who was literally just doing J2K on this character until the end of time.
Yeah, that was a classic. I mean, that's how I got my wins as chip as well. I just did IAD, JH, double jump into fucking the J2K, and that was neutral. That was it. I was in.
That really.
I will say, I don't think that, like, it did kind of get weaker. It was easier to anti-air, but they made it a bit more rewarding on hit and block.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think it's changed very much at all. It's just that people realize that there's just better things you can do, like,
yeah,
you know. So people just don't use it. I don't think it's changed that much. Like, the game's just basically stayed at roughly the same power level, and everything else has gone up like considerably.
Yes. And I gotta say though, Carlos definitely got a wacky playlist going right now. I gotta keep it honest. I'm kind of judging.
Oh my, okay.
I'm kind of hating.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Just kind of hating though.
Yeah. It's not full on, you know. It's not like full on vitriol. It's just a little bit of little bit of hate.
I don't know if this is on purpose. Like, can you set a custom playlist in this like game? Oh, I think
wait, you can't. That's KOF. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can set a playlist for this game. I actually haven't tried it in a while.
I can't remember.
You can pick the OST, but I guess he has to manually pick it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, maybe you just put it on random, and it's just, this is what we're rolling. Oh, it's beautiful.
Crying in the club right now.
Literally. Nice conversion. I'm trying to bait the burst there as well. I like it. You know what? You're not going to get too much damage off that 5k. You may as well hedge your bets on that burst.
Oh god.
Swang right into it, into the active frames. Going to dash cancel, keep the pressure up. Got the super as well. Oof.
You know what's kind of maybe I'm just maybe I'm tripping here, but this feels like watching Vasaraga in Granblue. You know, May's just putting out big funny hitbox, and anyone who accidentally runs into it is just explodes, just randomly dying. Yeah.
Yeah. That is kind of funny. That's kind of what May does, but she does have a really good mobility as well compared to Vasaraga. So they should give Dolphins armor. Like, that's really what they should do. Now we're cooking.
Please don't even say that.
Dolphin install. I mean, everyone's been memeing about it, right? Like, for a while. That is also the downside of that J2K as well, actually. On block, it's throw punishable if you don't, like, do anything. Oh no, not the first place, you're dead. Oh, you're not dead. You got one more chance with 100 meters. This is big.
Leave him alone. What? Oh god, why did he PvP? And it worked!
Because it worked. Because it worked.
He's actually so much smarter than we could ever hope to be.
Don't tell me you threw. Don't tell me you threw just to show me the super. Oh, I did kill. Thank you, Crema.
Crema the goat. That's crazy.
Yeah. Don't worry, Mobby Drip. I also got baited. I was like, for sure there's 8 killing.
Yeah, Lazarus, you know, not making himself look too good on bullet kill here, losing all the channel points.
Yep.
Looking real tough.
Yeah. It's because I'm so used to seeing the other super damage. I'm just like, he just...
but Sensei Roga actually does damage, like, from what I remember. It actually does not, like, heal your opponent and give him a kiss goodnight. So... Yeah, going straight back into things there. But this one so far, definitely looking a lot more even than the last set that we played.
Yeah, it's looking a bit more back and forth. I mean, Crema kind of like running away with it now, I think 3-1, right? Looking just a little bit, fast, a little bit more sharp today.
Yeah, I think it's very fun to watch the fact that, you know, Crema is up 3-1 right now. But every time I'm looking at the screen, it just feels like he's currently dying.
Yeah.
Just because Chip always bleeds so much.
It's because when Chip's winning, it's kind of like, you don't really realize it, but he's always winning, basically, because of how fast he is. You know, in neutral, he has such an advantage a lot of the time. Yeah. And then his offense, obviously, very rapid. What a great mash on the 5k. I like that call out. I'm
really liking the contest there, for sure. Like, Carlos has been seeing a lot of the Rekka overheads come out from Crema, so he's really actively looking for them now. Before he was already blocking them, but now he's actively contesting with the 5P, which I think is really, really great.
Alright, losing 70% of your health, gonna get the burst, and now still in a winnable spot. Gonna catch a back after that 2AH, no confirm though, still got that 50 meter, still got that corner control.
You know, in Xrd we used to call that a hero burst, in Strive we call it first day.
Yeah, it's just normal. It's because like that's just you're still only one hit away from winning, so whatever. Even game. Okay.
Very true. Alright, we got the tickle monster coming through, sealing off the corner.
Goodness gracious. God, knockdown. This is like winning conditioning. This is why that super is actually good. Get that convertibility, get that positive bonus. Chip, one of the best, uses that positive bonus. Just looking for these whip punishes with the fast slash. The RC comes in with the exit, and again, look at this positive bonus pressure, man. Gonna have to flinch at some point. And hey, that hero burst, they worked.
Yeah, Carlos just didn't even have the meter to FD any of that anymore right at the end, so had to make a move, which is good chip out.
Grabbed him out of the dash.
Chip Rose, I don't feel so good. Okay, whew. Keeping it going.
Mr. Toast, I don't feel so good. As he evaporates from our time.
Yeah. 158 and you just crumble into dust.
Wow, who's mashing on here there?
I love mashing on here.
I don't.
I do. You know, you're always sending a message, you know, you're not afraid of anything. Blocks here on the mix.
It's inherently a good thing to mash on hit, because like, if they drop the combo, you know, you never know. Wait,
yeah, that actually killed. And Crema taking another game on the board here. Just really having things figured out now.
Yeah. Spanish mirror, CremaCatalana got the advantage right now over Hacker Man. Wait,
bit
Rush,
of a Spanish.
What's the law here, Rush? I see you in chat. What's soil cremi? Like, I mean, I know what it means, but like, what's the law? Is that what you guys say when he's on screen?
Yeah.
Same.
But it's like the what was it again? What was the Barry Bones copy passer? I vaguely remember that.
Oh, I know the one.
The Barnaby Bones. I keep forgetting it. Yeah.
There were many. You know what? I miss Barry Bones. League of Legends has claimed a soul that we might.
Oh, that's actually tough.
Actually, it wasn't League. Actually, it was June 10th. That was it. The day of the patch.
Oh right.
That was the patch where I think they were meant to do like some big balance patching, and then it turns out they just nerfed Sol and Leo and called it a day.
I mean that's you know the Dice Gate classic, you know. You'll be like Leo had trouble getting in and buffing. That's the last thing I actively remember, like really following this game, because I loved my ass at that. I was playing Leo when this game came out. And then I just read the patch notes of like, yeah, Leo has some trouble opening up his support. Like, what the fuck? That's the only thing he doesn't have trouble with. Like,
I think they were kind of spitting. I think they just didn't know how to say it. What a great comparison.
Now, Dice Gate is always spitting. Like every Guilty Gear, and you know, this has always been the case. Like even between old editions, like between just XX and like Bazaar and everything. Daisuke always just like throws some darts at a pinboard to decide the balance, and it's always a great time. Like in XR, it's the bottom 3 character answer got completely fucking shot in Rev 2.1, and then they buffed some top tiers to compensate. Like Johnny got a new round. It was great.
I didn't know they nerfed answer though. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, they shot him. Unfortunately. He used to have a really inconsistent, but like it was super hard. You had to do like a frame perfect IAD to get like a combo extension on standing, and it didn't even work on the entire cap. They just removed it completely. Okay,
they're like, hey, I will save you guys. You know what? Stop trying so hard. Let me make it like let's just remove it entirely. Oh my goodness, damage is so much riskier.
Oh no! Oh god! Ow! And it didn't even get him to the wall. Right.
Wait, what?
Nice after that.
Crema got the throw. I thought it was for sure Hackerman.
Currently, you know, he's currently in the Guilty Gear source code, turning up the damage modifier on May to 200%.
You know what? Like, you could do that, and I wouldn't even.
No one would notice.
Yeah, no one would notice. She's already killing you. 6 PRC. Whoa, no way he's gonna clutch it out.
Oh,
that's Rogan. Let's go. CremaCatalana, man. Right now, it's so back and forth, but Crema's just a little bit just clutching it out every time.
Crema always just, it's one of those, like 7-1 Brazil, but it was close type of things, where you tell where you go up to the TO and it's like, yeah, I lost, but it was real close.
It was close.
My hands hurt, the sun was in my eye.
3-2, it was close though.
Yeah.
Don't 3-0, it was close.
Yeah.
It's like, don't defend yourself, man. There's no need. The TO doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. It was incredibly close. I almost had him. It's even become like a meme on the Gramble Weeklies that I run, where there's a bunch of we always have at least 1 or 2 5-0 tweets, and every time people will come into the chat and be like, okay, I was close.
It was close there. I do love that meme. There's something about it because it's not necessarily wrong a lot of the time. Like, this is actually someone that's actually fairly close. Like, a lot of these games go out of the way, except this round right here. Okay,
yeah, this round, the Tickle Monster will kill for once. Yeah.
Tickle someone hard enough, and you know what? They will perish.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, Carlos' defense is kind of pulling flat
right now.
Ow!
Since when does Chip do this damage? Jesus Christ.
Everyone does damage, bro. Strive, baby. Hard knockdown. Get that positive bonus. Empty low as well, J2K, but nice again. Recognizing the J2K there and punishing with the throw. Oh, no way. That was kind of swag. Yeah, I like that.
Very cute, very cute.
One more Alpha Blade? Doesn't need it? Okay, nearly with punish on the Rekka. 5P. Oh, wow. That's why you do mash on hit.
I really love that that Chip and his win quote just tells you to go be a ninja. It's like, yo, bro, just go be a ninja.
It's hard, right? Hard and BM,
yeah,
ninja stinky.
Yeah, I mean, go be a family man still goes harder, but
Wait, who says that?
That's from Street Fighter 2.
Oh yeah. I think I know the Carl. Yeah,
it was Kyle.
I've definitely seen that.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Chip theme playing. Let's go. You don't need that. He doesn't even need the own theme power up. Just to win the last game, 1-7. Is that what we're going to see right now?
Yeah.
We'll see. It's up to Carlos to stop this, but right now, Crema just after that last game, and on a hell of a roll. Look at this, just running up with the 2P challenging. How are you so unafraid to challenge a May player as a Chip?
Yeah, as much as we're not reviving the Strive OST debate here, this song is a banger.
This song,
I like.
You know what? There's a lot of Strive OST goes hard, and you know what? They tried something different. I like it. Do something different. Be different. Be Strive. Oh my god! Empty land,
overhead jump scare.
Yeah. Okay, that's when you know you respected your opponent just a little bit too much. When they do shit like that.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta let him know. The mental damage that does is way more important than the actual damage. Oh god, I don't feel so good.
That was gonna be a lot of damage. He's definitely lucky to have burst there. It's gonna be part. RC just wants to get the wall break.
Okay, I still don't comprehend the wall to this day. I could never tell you when that thing breaks. Do Strive players know that by now?
Nah, I think it's mostly just reacting and...
Okay.
There's no actual way to calculate that.
We still have no clue what the wall is like. 2 years. Okay.
I mean, I love that people are like, hey, maybe we should get a wall health bar, but I don't even know if that's the answer because it's dependent on so many things, and it looks so weird if you're in the mid screen and you can see the wall health bar,
That's crazy.
I think it's fine to have something. It's something you gotta adapt to, rather than something you can know always.
I think we should have it in more fighting games where you have a random RNG chance for the corner to just break, and you just get put into an infinite stage from Tekken. All of a sudden. Yeah, imagine you're just doing your funny little, you're doing your funny Cronin corner combo, and you just end up in the Infinite Azure on your 30P, and it's what?
As long as it plays the Infinite Azure theme, then yeah, I'm good. Tickle Beam, not enough again.
No!
Didn't tickle hard enough, but Alpha Blade, that was actually blocked, but no FD, so gonna chip Carlos out, and a set point for CremaCatalapro now.
Tickle me chip coming through.
Tickle me, Chip. Oh, that'll go hard. Okay, begin tickling.
Yeah. Tickling has commenced, and another hard knockdown here. Of course, Carlos has to hold this mix-up. Nice block on the overhead. Chooses to burst out under pressure, doesn't want to deal with any of this. And, you know, don't you just love in fighting games with both characters with one hit away from death? Just 10 situations.
Oh yeah, more mix-up situation. The IRC is there. CremaCatalana, again, just one more hit to close out the set, 7-1. Oh, is he though? He's still got burst, so he's very safe in the situation. Just trying to find a whip punch to close this out. Bar slashes just going straight through the backdash and vulnerability. Wake up 2D, you mad lad.
What a mad lad. Should be able to finish things off here. And yep, Crema taking Carlos almost to Brazil, narrowly saving himself from the Brazil score at the end. But still, really, really good set. I know Crema
could be a very important game to take there as well. I mean, again, getting 1 versus 2 points might not matter now, but you never know when at the end of today, that 1 point can make the difference between qualifying for the finals and not.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, as we said before, you know, 7-2, it was close. I mean, towards the end, you could definitely see Crema kind of pulling away with it, kind of just getting the adaptation that he needs. But we still had really, really good signs of life from Carlos. He's still looking pretty good. And, of course, you know, sometimes Chip always has that factor where he just kind of explodes. So,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Really great showing here from Crema, so real fun.
Yeah, we saw all 4 of our players play already, so you know what we got in line for the rest of today. Is going to be, again, just a round robin between these 4 players, and then the top 2 will qualify for the finals next week, with the top 2 who qualified last week, which I can't remember who exactly they were. I have to double check that. Yeah, for the finals, and of course to win all the prizes. Okay, it was Pikachu and the JoJo that actually took it out last week from Group A. So I mean, that's already a pretty tough lineup. Oh yeah, you can see the grayed out. Oh god damn, these graphics are sick. I love it. Eliminated.
Rest in peace to my boy.
The GTA wasted on QB and Winston. Like,
do like a Windows Movie Maker thing where they crumble away, you know, into little particles.
Now that's the next level. That's season 7. Let's not leak anything right now, Toaster.
Oh yeah, sorry. About to get fired for breaching my NDA here.
Yeah. GG's didn't mind. Yeah. So I mean, right now, obviously, if it goes the way it's looking, it's gonna be Sorani and CremaCatalana making their way out of this group, but we'll see. There's still plenty more games to play. I mean, in fact, I think there's 4 games minimum to play. So, oh my god, I think this is on.
Oh hell yeah! Now we're riding the fire, baby. Let's fucking go. Now this is a real match train.
I think we are on the random playlist from CremaCatalana. So you know what? Ride the fire goes hard as hell. Yeah. I wish they did something like this for Kai's Dragon install, where it just plays a different song. It's like, you know what, screw you and your soundtrack, it's my time.
Yeah, it should just switch to Holy Orders, honestly.
Yeah, like OG.
Yeah, like OG Holy, or no. It should switch to the Korean GGXX Kai theme, Pillars of the Underworld. I don't know if you've heard it, but it goes so fucking hard. It's actually like my favorite Kai theme.
Actually,
I'll have to send it to you there. It's so fucking good. Okay, it's actually like, I like it more than Holy Orders.
Oh, okay.
And Holy Orders.
Very interesting. I don't know how you come across that, but I'll trust you.
Sure.
Oh, Metabledo going just wide, gonna force the burst from CremaCatalana. I think we haven't really talked about the matchup, but like obviously we got 2 of the fastest characters in the game, and I think Chip doesn't like that normally. You know what? Chip normally he wins by just being faster than his opponent, being able to play neutral that way. But when you're not faster than your opponent, you kind of lose that advantage. You lose that edge.
It suddenly becomes real hard.
Yeah, neutral, you got to play it way differently, you know. And your air buttons are definitely not good enough to contest Sorani in the air. So you got to play this kind of grounded game, but you can't use your speed, which makes it very hard. I think this is actually one of Chip's tougher matchups. I know I was talking to some Millias offline about this, but they think that Chip wins, but I don't know. For me, there's just no way. You know, you lose all your strengths.
Ain't no
way. I don't believe it. I don't believe a thing Millia players say these days. That's what I'm saying. They capped for way too long.
Is Millia the new like downplay character? Or
new. I mean, she was always down for it, man. I mean, she had good reason to be, but now in her state, and she's like, you know, at least getting reasonable results, especially here in EU. There's, I don't think there's a good reason to downplay this character anymore. Her strengths are now strong enough that she can be a really impressive force. She still has the same weaknesses, for sure. But now she's just her offense ties together so nicely, it's just so hard to play.
Nice round here from Crema. Answering back just immediately very quick last game and getting the first round on the board here.
Yep, as I said, you know, Millie's weaknesses are still her weaknesses. You know, she does get opened up, she does die fast, really struggling on the defensive side of things. But hey, if you never get yourself caught, then it's all gravy.
Yep, just don't get hit. It's that easy.
Like, advice, don't get hit.
Yep. Right now, Sorani almost working on the don't get hit creed here, but first, big hit for Crema. Able to go for a cheeky little mix-up, tries to contest the pressure here, but gets opened up again, and another Alpha Blade jump scare as well.
Wow.
Nice contest on the JJK.
Yeah, I think I saw Crema going for 6H there. I don't know if maybe that was a misinput or something, but trying to fish for a big counter hit on the throw bait or something like that. But either way, Sorani, you know, gets out of there with the round and her burst, which can be very important, especially against, you know, Chip.
I gotta say, I'm really liking the routing here from Crema. It's very good. A lot of good spatial awareness, you know, making sure to get the wall cling extensions whenever possible. It's very good.
Yeah, for sure.
Golden Schmicks again. No.
Sorani, to be fair. Like, the name in the game with Millie is to make sure you get that hard knockdown. Make sure that extension all the way to the wall, corner to corner.
Yeah, really just took him coast to coast, bonked him to the wall, and just absolutely obliterated Chip Zanoff here. I am astonished. Chip Zanoff is fucking dead. That is crazy.
he's not coming back either, man.
He ain't coming back.
It's not like Zato, he ain't coming back. The president has died. I mean, no, he's got 5 more games, and again, you know, any game you can take, even if you can't win the whole set, will mean a lot in the end. But I mean, Sorani's just gonna come in here and she's gonna clean sweep everyone, like, you know, 7-0. I don't know what we're gonna do. May as well just give her the title right now.
And maybe she'll have a bad matchup in the other group. I don't know. we gotta have something.
Yeah, maybe. And again, I don't know. She I mean, she does have bad matchups, but you know, again, she's very much like, she gets her win condition. It's strong enough that it almost doesn't matter. You know.
100%.
Be dead. The RC here.
Yep.
Yeah, plenty enough. Using the bad moves. As many hits as possible, crushing the Chip. Again, CremaCatalaPro on the back foot here, no burst. We'll be getting it back very soon though. Needs to find a knockdown, needs to find a way to get his pressure started, and finds a counter hit fast slash. That's a good way to get it going.
That gets the low as well. It's gonna be able to pull out the little otter bro. Always nice to see. 6H extension and getting the hard knockdown here. Oh, no, it's only supers, my bad. Getting the wall break, of course, positive bonus. Very big for Chip, and manages to finish up the round.
That is the one nice thing, yeah. I mean, if you do manage to position yourself well versus Milia, your 5-frame 5P, my god, is so good at anti-airing. Like, it hits at a perfect angle, and we saw it right there, CremaCatalaPro using that for the anti-air, and you know, against Milia, if you got a good anti-air, it's invaluable.
JK air-to-air there as well. Has to go for the air throw, but KRC keeping himself safe.
Yeah, like, the air throw attempt is like the best way to snipe out Capel. But again, we've seen many people try it. We've seen many people fail. And it's still unreliable. Yeah. How Mirage is straight through the wrecker? You can just do that reversal wrecker on the block string. I like it.
Oh, that's a very unfortunate burst. We'll get put into the corner here. And what? Huh? It's the same situation again. You just get put into the corner, and you still have to hold the mix. You still have to hold the mix.
I think I know what happens. I think the air catapult, the air slingshot, catapult, I think it's called. I can't remember his name, but like it pulls you off the wall because she forces a side swap now. I think it just pulls you clean off the wall, and apparently that still counts as a combo. Okay, 3-0 to Sorani right now though. Again, CremaCatalapro had a lot of good answers in that round. Definitely slowly adapting. It's just going to take a little bit of time, I think, before anyone's going to be able to take a game off of her right now.
That's for sure. Very nice air-to-air, beautiful conversion of the air-to-air JP. Nice, gets things mixed up as well, and Crema looking creamy and delicious right now. Gets the extension as well. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, where's Rush with the I'm creamy right now? We need it. Again, this one knockdown for Sorani could spell no end for Crema. I don't know if that was intentional to take the hit there, but it is going to be able to confirm it to the super. Get that hard knockdown now. CremaCatalaPro still have positive bonus. Oh, that's a messed up mix.
That was actually messed up.
Yeah, you do hair cal, fast RC, JD, or they do hair cal, fast like 2-2 RC, and then they go low, and it's legit 50-50. Like, you gotta guess.
That's fucked up.
It is actually so messed up.
You block the sick like RPS advancing special move,
yes.
And then you have to block the 50-50.
You're in a 50-50. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of mixed there we go. Perfect. He's like, I'm not having any of this. Finds a hit, gets a knockdown. Finish it up real quick, and a force of burst immediately. Round start hair car. What is Sorani cooking? I mean, it worked, so it must be good.
And I'm very happy we're currently, spectating the game through Discord here, because I just remembered that I had like a bunch of stupid mods installed for this game. Those would definitely keep distracting me.
Same.
All right, what is your wall break sound that you have in? Mine's Lego Yoda.
I haven't got a wall break sound, but I've got like the melee every time anytime there's like a game finish, it goes game, Got some other things. I've got Gangster's Paradise on Heavenly Potemkin Buster, and I always forget because I never see that super land, and then I'll see it one time and I'll be like, it'll make me like burst out laughing every time.
Yeah, I still have the Lego Yoda death sound on wall break. That shit always gets me. It never stops being funny, which is the worst part.
Yeah.
Like it's so stupid, it shouldn't be funny anymore, but it just keeps being funny.
Yeah, I think especially on like the White House map where the camera doesn't shift when you knock someone out of the air, and then they just like plummet through the ceiling, and then you got like some wacky cartoon sound effect.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
I love Unreal Engine for that. It's so easily moddable.
Yeah. Who can tell me the record? Okay, just guess right, bro. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's how million players will play it. Like, yeah, don't worry. Like, my character's bad because if you just guess right, like you.
Yeah,
win.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Reminds me, the hardest line of downplay that I've ever heard about any character in. This was in early Granblue, where people were downplaying Zeta, and someone said something along the lines of, Zeta is awful if you drop your combos.
That is
like,
awful.
Yeah, it was Zeta is awful when you drop your combos. That's fair. And this was completely unironic. Like this was completely genuine. Like.
Oh wait, okay. Sorani is an up play. Okay, my bad. I retract my statements. But in the majority of melee players, let's just say that. Can't lump them all in together. I think nowadays it's not nearly as bad, but you still get it occasionally. I mean, you get it out with any character.
Yeah. That's not beating the anti-melee accusations.
Yeah, I hate this character.
Yeah,
okay, though, Crema gets one back.
Yeah.
Lands a wrestle throw on that corner mix-up this time.
That's another banger. Gekiko coming through here to remind me of the guy saying that Fairy has no reversal if you use her reversal because of the cooldown thing, remember, right? So yeah, once you spend your cooldown, it is on cooldown. That makes the character bad.
To be fair, like the Zeta, like if you drop your combos, like she's bad. Like I do almost respect that because there are some characters that but it's just called fumble proof, where if you drop, you're still plus. Then there's the other characters where if you drop, you get punished. And I think it's a factor to consider, but I don't think it should be the reason why your character's bad. Your primary, like, this is why this character sucks.
Once again, just kind of getting put in the blender here. Has to hold all the pressure from Sorani. S5P contest though, puts her in the corner now. Really liking the stagger pressure here. The tickle monster coming through once again. Won't kill, of course, but we will have the positive bonus and the hard knockdown going.
Yeah, could be a hard situation. Sorani does have 100 meter, but the cross up again with that FD dash cancel. Very nice stuff. Just need that one hit to close it out. No need for the cool confirm. Did it up nice and high.
Nice throw here, and this is how it starts. Are you going to be able to block? Yep, somehow manages to block it. The J2K coming through once again. J2K, my beloved, of course. Still doing the work. Firm.
Oh yeah. This as well. It's a great way of being FD right there. The 6K as well. Keep him in the corner. Of course, Millias, they love to FD, right? Create that space so you can jump. And once you're in the air, you win the game basically. So it's a very strong defensive option for Millia. And another reason why this character's gotten a little bit stronger is how much stronger FD is as well. Trying to find a way out. The 6P nicely timed to anti-air. Great confirming the disc, and with the winger should be the round.
Absolutely finishing off the round here. Don't have to, you know, pray for the damage like from the tickle monster. The winger will absolutely just take you down like that.
Yeah.
Just once again, just going through the Rekka here. This is like the third time we've seen it this set. Sorani absolutely mindful of the tech there. Being able to just go through, putting in the mix once again, crossing up in the corner. And look at all this damage coming up from Sorani. You are absolutely dead. The bad moon finishing it off here.
Wow. Okay.
And the second bad moon has struck Chip Zanov. It's over. Mr. President.
That's two. I mean, yeah, that was kind of ridiculous, can't lie.
Yeah, absolutely. But
yeah, the whole miraging through the wrecker, I mean, it's so smart. I don't know if there's even I mean, there must be a way to like do a true string into the wrecker one. But most of the time, of course, you know, the chips are going to leave a little gap, try and bait you to press, trying to do something, stagger their way out. And that leaves an opening for the Mirage, which seems to just bypass straight through frame one. And let's be honest, like, what else is Chip going to cancel to in a block string, right? He's got the Wreckers. I mean, he's got Gamma Blade, I guess. But Gamma Blade is also exploitable. So it's just such a good option, I think. I mean, Alpha Blade, no one's... Look, it's 2013, like, I mean, it's 2023. Nobody doing Chip block string into P Alpha Blade. Like, that's not happening. Yeah, me too.
We're really out here getting old, man. Crazy. We're mix coming out from Sorani here. Oh, the DP gets blocked. Safe jump coming through, but kind of managing to keep himself safe here with the use of the RC. Alpha Blade not getting blocked.
Nice counter hit combo as well. And double it. I mean, look, you see how low he went with that JK right there. Definitely beating out the fuzzy blocking from Crema.
Real good stuff.
Oh, big 6H counter hit, immediate burst from Sorani.
Not wanting to deal with any of that, understandably so. Of course, you know, one of the only real big downsides to Millia is, of course, the fact once you are getting exploded, you're getting absolutely exploded. Just like Kitsanos over here, and the Tickle Monster coming through once more. To be able to finish the wall here, getting a nice hard knockdown. Good blocks here on the overhead.
Wow, this is gonna come out. Wow, mashing that 3.5p. So immediately on the frame trap with the 6H. Or maybe throw bait. I assume it was a throw bait attempt.
Oh, big counter hits here.
Got the hands, man. Big shoe. Big gloves, I don't know what to call it.
Making her talk to the hand, of course. And the plus frames going. So again, Sorani just trying to fight her way out of the corner, man, just to find her escape, but immediately gets anti-aired.
Yeah, anti-air fast slash, you love it. Happy accidents. Oh, what is this? The Guards Killer? Doesn't have the meter, maybe try to build it. The burst is there, but yeah, that's the freest bait from GrandmaCatalana and takes another game.
Yeah. Crema definitely trying to, you know, trying to make her work for it. First out the wall bait, of course, really, really good stuff here from Crema. And yeah, I gotta say, it's been really fun watching this. That both of these characters are just so incredibly quick and so incredibly active all the time. There's just, you know, things keep happening. That's the classic Guilty Gear experience. You know, things just keep happening.
There's never a dull moment in the day of Guilty Gear Strive. Let's be real. Unless you're like Axel versus, you know, Gold Lewis or something. But even then, like, every 5p throwing in neutral, and every time he gets closer and closer to punish you, like, it's yeah, exactly. The Jaws team starts playing. The one behemoth lands, it's all over.
Yeah. In this behemoth typhoon, Gold Lewis sends a pipe bomb directly to your house.
Oh, nice box. Oh, this frame trap by the JH. They're trying to play the game. Thing to the corner, throw will do it. Doesn't even need it. A compel, trying to bait the anti-air, and oh my.
Yeah, Sorani, you know, Sorani definitely not sitting on the loss from the previous game, just immediately turning things up. Oh, at the approach here! Gets a little conversion out of it, but a good counter poke from Krena, being able to get a little bit of hits going. Of course, no hard knockdown on that hit, but still, we're back in the chip blender.
Wow. Yep, but managed to get out of that with a nicely timed backdash. And now he's got full control of the game. Beta blade, the first one we've seen, it does land again. You kind of sending it. I don't know if that setup is necessarily TP safe, but you know what? CremaCatalana was betting it all. You know, that's what counter hit. No confirm though. Great block on the bad moon. Not so bad anymore. There's still a burst here for Kremlin. Going to try and save him for this knockdown situation. Just going to go to the next game with 2 bursts, hopefully.
Yeah. Still, you know, looking so incredibly strong here as we are maybe going into the final game here, and we might have them qualify pretty much, you know, pretty much undefeated in sets. So that would be a pretty impressive showing for sure. Yeah, saving the burst for better times, you know. Sometimes you just gotta save it for retirement.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the situation. You want to save it for like if you get opened up by the mix-up, but you can see the damage that came in. The 2K landed, the disc, and you just literally didn't even have the time to burst. Like it was just it all hit on the same time frame. Saving it for FF14, the FGC retirement home.
Hey, don't say that. That's hitting too close to home.
You played Final Fantasy 14 Toast. You've been retired.
I'm just gonna sweep my 4,000 hours under the rug here. We're not talking about it.
Oh no. Toast, no. Oh,
no.
Banzai! Cool ride. Goes right the whip. You're dead, I think. No. Oh my god, drops it. The winger has 100 meter as well. You're dead. A set point for Sorani right now.
I mean, you know, that's why I'm here and I'm a commentator nowadays, because I'm a washed up old man. Can't compete in fighting games anymore.
True. Hey, didn't you win?
If you're a day above the age of like 19, you know, it's just over. You don't have the reactions anymore to deal with these things.
Go back to the 30-year-old Street Fighter mains, man.
Yeah, but they're just built different. I mean, it's Street Fighter.
Been playing Guile since 1990.
Yeah, they've been on that grind set before most people were born. So.
can't compete, man. I can't compete.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? You go to Street Fighter, you get beaten up by boomers who've got like 40 years of experience. You go to Strive, you get killed by like 15-year-olds with infinite free time. Yeah.
It sucks, man.
We really can't win.
It also sucks for Crema right now. Look at this looping corner pressure, compel, instant air dash, great air to air. Get him out of there. CremaCatalana. I mean, this is still set point for Sorani. Could get some extra points right now if he can take some more games, Crema.
Nice jump out of the banzai.
Good blocks, so gets him out. Still in the corner, Capel gonna keep him there as well. Knockdown. Oh,
gets mixed on the other side. This is gonna kill. Yep, it is absolutely gonna kill. Street Fighter not a fighting game. Now, Street Fighter about to be a fighting game to literally everyone when that 1 milli prize pool goes up on Capcom Pro Tour.
Yeah, I mean,
we're all gonna be coming out the retirement home for this one.
You're not there, who will? You know,
100%.
Always gotta take that. It's gonna be one of us.
Yeah, 100% for sure. I mean, the washed up commentator squad about to perform. It'll be our time for once.
I'm not washed up. Speak for yourself, Toast. Still got it. I still got it.
if they ever bring back, if they ever bring back DNF Duel, you're gonna be a sight to behold.
Bring it back, bro. Oh, I mean, look, I've still I get the Adderall addiction going. Come on, Kiko, no, not like this. Me too. Okay. All right. I think since we're about halfway through today's stream, we've had 3 of our 6 sets. We can see the scoreboard right now. It's looking like Sorani in it with a big lead at 16 points. CremaCatalaPro just behind at 10. Pinhead obviously still has 0 points, but only played 1 game, so he's got a game in hand right now. Yeah. But we're 3 out of the 6 sets today through, so we should go to a quick ad break and we'll see you guys for the remaining 3 sets.
Yep.
All right, welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed the short break. Another quick shout out to our lovely sponsors for offering the amazing prizes for this season. Obviously, we got LC Power, both of them. If you've been around with the Challenger League, both these companies supporting the 2BC for all the games as well. Yeah, it's been great to have these guys support. Of course, LC Power, known for their premium hardware, PC focus, gaming components, things like that. They got power supplies, computer cases. I even got one of the computer cases myself.
Nice.
Looks really good.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, it's looking really nice. We just got we got so much good prize support for this entire season of Challenger League. Both in cool gadgets to win as well as actual monetary rewards. It's great. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, exactly.
All the support that the Challenger League has been getting. So yeah, just absolutely love to see it, and absolutely love to see our players, receiving some cool stuff for putting in all the effort and all the work to compete here and showing up and giving us all some just really good Guilty Gear to watch. It's always wonderful to see.
Yeah, there's something, obviously we've got monetary prize pools all the time in weekly tournaments, things like that. But there's something like a little bit special about winning, like a physical something,
Yeah,
monitor,
for sure,
you're
for
like,
sure.
just there only just, I won that, like, in a fighting game tournament, some of that.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's like having a little trophy, we don't quite have trophies. We get those offline, which also do look sick. I've still got like a bunch of medals up here and stuff like that.
Damn, he's flexing.
But yeah, there's always something nice about having like something physical.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you you're flexing, but I still have I have my Hessen Crash winner plaque, like champion plaque for Grand Blue, like right next to my desk. I'm always looking at it.
It looks is it like the swirly one, like the?
It's actually it's really nice. You know what? I'll show the stream.
Yeah, go give us a show. Give us a show.
Here, let's see if you can see it.
Oh, that. That.
Yeah,
thing,
it's really nice. It's all engraved and everything. You got the Grand Blue champion. That's just really nice.
Yeah, I forgot Grand Blue side game territories. I'm sorry, Toast.
Yeah.
But the main game's got like some really sick trophies, and I don't know. I don't know if you saw Toast like on Twitter the controversy with the Capcom Cup winner trophy.
Oh yeah, what was it? Menard who got like the tiniest. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, the trophies in Hessen Crash was so much better.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Capcom Cup champion.
Yeah, I mean, fuck those little poverty events like Capcom Cup. Hessen Crash is where the true gamers are at.
It really is.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
Absolutely. I mean, I'll be there for sure.
Me too.
Very nice.
We'll meet again, Toast. And you can beat me 50-0 on Grand Blue again. I think it was 50-0, I can't quite remember. Somewhere close.
Yeah, like something like that.
I didn't keep count. You know what, after the first 20, I was like, my brain is turned off.
Bro, I'm just playing an honest mid dispenser, you know?
Yep.
Just gotta hold.
Me too. Anyway, we're back to Go Get Stride. I'm on Grand Blue right here.
Nice extension with the Soul Bomber. And, you know, on paper to me, this feels like this should be a matchup where Axel gets to do his thing. Now, with May, you never know though, right? Like,
you can never be too sure what's going to happen. Great challenge at 2K2D, can steal the corner. I don't think, Carlos, I think it's reasonable to save your burst there. Obviously, you got the round in hand, but at the same time, you know, you're not going to get much of a better chance to burst the Axel player. Normally, they're so far away. We'll see. Might come to play in this round. Like, oh, waits for the up dolphin and base the burst. I know what a perfect punish with the charge does. Maximum damage. Let's see it. Pinhead.
The Axel frame I feel is also kind of underrated. It's catchy. It's nice.
Axel Steam. Yeah, out of the box. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Bomba. Perfect.
Yeah, the perfect here for Pinhead. Just getting the first game on the board. Are we back to Winhead? Are we back on the Winhead winning arc?
So. Yeah, like Non Pichu says, like this is probably Axel's 3 worst matchups in the game. I mean, May is a little bit more manageable than the 2 speedsters, of course. Not nearly as fast, but still tricky to anti-air and obviously very explosive, which is something you don't really want. You never want to have to guess for your life like that in every situation, especially not in neutral. But at the very least, you can play a little bit more. Your normals mean a lot more in this kind of matchup, where you're not going to get immediately punished if you whiff something.
For sure.
Look at that. With the 5B, doesn't matter. Oh, it misses the bomber, but still got the corner control. Fumble proof. Gold the burst. Okay.
Oh, tries to go for the Axel Bomber. The bombing run misses, unfortunately. Now you're in the corner against Bait. Oh no.
Oh! A back hit 5K for the corner side swap. 6H, keep him down there. And the ground bounce. That's a force to burst from Hackerman. Uh-oh. Totsugeki!
Really are Totsugeki as we see.
So 6K, wow, the 3K, the 5K, catching the backdash, and this is what I mean by that convertibility, man. 1 5K caught your backdash, goodbye. See you next
okay,
round.
perish.
Minor
backdash mistake, die.
Die, literally. That's made in a nutshell. Minor mistake, you will die.
I am in your wall. Oh, beautiful time stop combo, getting the wall here as well.
Benny a bomber. Okay, 2K2D. Gonna bring him all the way to the corner of the Axel bomber as well. Full confirm. Oh, a little bit too low. Gravity scaling nice. IB's gonna force out. Oh, the reversal super as well. Has 100 meter. That's dead.
Oh no, and the burst gets baited as well.
Yeah.
Such a tough situation to be in. Pinhead almost finishing off the second game, but then just getting jump scared by the funny whale and just dying immediately.
Yep, and with 100 meter, like, gets the combo off it as well. And like that burst was really difficult because you couldn't burst until a little bit after the super. And at that point, you know, I'm pretty sure that Carlos could have just kept that entire string burst safe, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's where it starts. at least, you know, gets out of the first Totsugeki incident, but Up Dolphin is gonna catch him here.
Wow. A gold burst on the frame trap attempt. I mean, look, you know what? Pinhead used to be the king of gold bursts. He gave up that title long ago to become a better player, and now he's brought out the beast.
Yeah, you gotta.
You've unleashed.
Yeah, this is how you know. This is how Peter Parker felt putting on the black suit.
It literally is.
It's time to go back.
It's time to go back. Forgive me, Lord. I must return.
I am back on my bullshit.
Yeah. It's okay. We forgive you, Pinhead. We forgive you.
Absolutely. And Carlos once again opting to save the burst. You're not trying to go for any sort of heroic shenanigans.
Yep. Again, kind of hard to burst this character, but you never know. You might get an opportunity to steal a corner or something like that with the burst. Dolphin actually does whiff. Pinhead's gonna try to use that space to get away with the PRC, gonna force him back down. Some more rainwater pressure. Nice. Waits for the whiff. Gets a huge punch. And look at that. The tumble on the counter hit Dolphin. Went for the charge. Does with the reversal super somehow in between Pinhead. Oh.
Nice. Beautiful. Baiting out the burst once again. Of course, Carlos had to send it there. No other opportunity.
Yeah.
For some of these axle combos can be a bit tough to burst. Yeah, just Pinhead calling it out correctly there and continuing the hashtag winhead sweep, you know?
I mean, that was so raw from Pinhead. To have the awareness as well, like in that kind of situation, you clutch it out. Your opponent still got burst. You know you got to close out with an OTG, and to wait, he didn't wait like a second. He waited like 3 seconds with that burst, man. He was like, I know you're giving it to me. You're giving it to me.
You're giving it to me.
The worst thing was if Carlos just didn't burst. He just stood up and mashed 5P. That would have went hard.
That would have been great, but still. Oh god, what's also going to go hard is the damage here of this counter hit. Ouch, look at his health bar. Help him!
My god. Yamato-san coming in. That's so much. You know what? That's on the lower end of May damage.
Man, I hate that that's actually lower end of May damage. So
yeah, it was riskless. Like, there was no risk, so... Ooh, okay.
Unfortunately for you, you are riskless.
Oh no.
Tries to go for the whale jump here again.
I hate how you get a mix-up from doing that super if you got 100 meter. I mean, look, you got 100 meter, you earned it maybe, but... Oh my god, actually, what a comeback from Pinhead. After losing 70% of his health in one combo to bring it back. Yeah. Pretty impressive. And, you know, still has almost his burst back as well.
Yeah, that's another big thing, you know, just even if you were to lose the round there, the more time you waste getting your burst back is just so important, right? Because you can save it for the next round. You can not explode when May just breathes on you. So
and as Axel, that's like so important.
Exactly.
Nice check with a 2K on the Dolphin as well. And the thing is, you can check it is one thing, but to be ready for conversion, that's like the next level, you know?
Nice gold burst, got the gold burst right back. We're on that level of Yomi right here, ladies and gentlemen. And Dojo still will again. Oh no!
Dead. I think he's dead.
Why is he dead?
Because supers have negative scaling in this game. If you start a combo with a super, it will do like it's your best starter in the game. That's crazy.
The second Orca has struck Axelo.
Wait, there was 2? Does this
I mean, we had the previous game. He also died like that. Alright.
Oh, bit of damage, man. One throw.
Doesn't even made it. Oh, schmoving it!
Wow. He 6P'd in the wrong direction from the schmovement from Carlos.
That's actually crazy.
Stealing these 2 rounds right there. Pinhead was in such a good position to win third game, but Carlos had other plans.
Sure.
He said, what's the name of that super? I can't remember what the name of the Orca is. One sec, let me find it. I know it's got a funny name. It's Washitari, I think. Let me get.
It's important. We got to get our lore right on here.
It's important. Yeah. Look, I love move names and stuff.
Yeah.
So, this is my jam.
Yeah.
Oh, Goshugawara. That's it, Goshugawara.
Yeah.
No, not just Goshugawara, but the wonderful and dynamic Goshugawara.
Oh, okay.
He's wonderful, dynamic.
He's not just wonderful, he's also dynamic. That's pretty crazy. I wonder what qualifies an Orca as dynamic. Yeah.
You have to ask him, bro. I don't know. Time stop? You can save it? Oh, gets punished.
Saving
Misses the snail. Oh,
Saving the time stop for Rev 3, I suppose? I'm still coping!
Bro, we got rollback. Stop quick coping. Sorry? OTG?
No, never.
Oh, no, not like this, man. Okay. I love that.
Looking good here.
Diet Scum Deeper. So skip the neutral. Why does Totogeki out of the air put you in a tumble state, bro? What is this conversion?
I don't know, she desperately requires it, I suppose.
I mean, I guess.
Coming through once again, and yeah, just one more hit does it for you, and a perfect for Carlos, evening it up in round 10.
Yep, and that's what makes his character so strong. They get that one knockdown, they generate the meter, they get the super for the wall break hard knockdown. And then the next touch is going to do it. You have to take a guess on the defense. Oh my god, that would have killed actually. I think he had to burst that. Yeah, mother's downtown.
To answer a question from the chat, yes, Axel can do something with time stop like in the story. He does have a super that we saw previously in a set here from Pinhead, where you can briefly stop time and it also affects hit stop for your opponent. So you can do a bunch of crazy shenanigans with like looping Axel bombers and stuff. So yeah, he does have his little time stop powers for sure.
Definitely the coolest super in the game.
100% free.
Except maybe Heavy Mob Cemetery, except this is
but that's useful. Not in the game.
No, yeah, if it was in the game, my bad. Yeah, super sick. Also, Carlos is a real demon, and I wish for everyone to know that. Did whiff up Dolphin into Gold Burst to close out the round? Like, this is like, you don't want to play this guy in a 1st to 7 because you'll erode your mental state very slowly. But sure.
Yeah, it's like least menacing May player.
Yeah. Most normal May player.
Big first hit here for Pinhead, but immediately just the Dolphin jump scare coming through.
Yep. Again, I mean, I think Pinhead's getting away with a lot of these rainwaters. It's a great way for Axel to extend his pressure, but it's definitely checkable. You gotta make him. Oh, wake up super has 200 meter though, so yeah. Oh, actually, doesn't even need to spend the extra 50.
Big extension here as well. It's gonna be able to get the wall break, of course, the charged 5 heavy. Putting him all the way through the wall, but now we have returned to neutral somewhat, so this is where Axel gets his time to shine again.
Yeah.
They're trying to stop the approach from May here. Of course, you're always going to be weary of the random, aquatic life coming your way at top speed. But
especially with 50 meter, you know it's coming. Yeah. You know it's coming. You just got to try and guess when the JS going to snipe that out, and great confirm into the snail. Okay, somehow clutching that back.
Air dash extension here, putting him all the way into the corner, but a good mash from Pinhead, putting the infamous Hacker Man taking down the Guilty Gear server, punishing him finally. He is doing what Arxis is refusing to do.
Mark System will not even acknowledge the Hacker Man, but he is right here before our very eyes.
Fighting him,
it's up to Pinhead to stop him. Fighting. Let me play Strive, he says. With the burst to swap to get the corner as well, forcing the Hacker Man to burst right back. No hacks can save you from this.
Oh, and again, just big old Dolphin coming through the Totsugeki, always hunting you down even in your nightmares.
Yeah. Up Dolphin is a scam move. Plus on whiff, and it's a reversal, invincible reversal.
What's
Just
up,
kidding,
Dolphin?
It's not invincible, but what's up, exactly. I have to saying that all the time. Oh, here's a time stop super for whoever's asking.
Time stop.
Bamba! I wish it lasted longer. I wish you could spend 100 meter and make it last longer.
Yeah, give him like the fucking Izanami super from
Izanami,
GGST.
Yeah. Make a command grab, like boop. Oh, Oh yeah. That was a Carlos. That's a Carlos Hail Mary. You do jump in into Dolphin because if they try and into Oshigawa, because if they try and anti-air you smoke them.
Least degenerate.
It's 50 meter Capel. That's what it is. You got to spend 50 meter, but you get to play like Milia for a brief moment.
Yeah. Milia would just, damage that instantly kills you.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, I don't know which I prefer. I think I prefer just dying in one hit. Because like when I get mixed, I'm like, I can't believe I guessed wrong 4 times in a row. I'd rather be like, I guessed wrong once,
Yeah.
Yamada!
It's like the same.
Oh
I kind of feel that though. It's like whenever I'm playing KOF and I have to get zoned by stupid fucking Athena for 50 seconds.
Yeah.
It's more miserable than just getting hit by one proning DP and you just immediately explode.
Fucking love Athena, man. I think I had some crash. I can't remember who. I think we were watching you, Toast, and someone was playing Athena, and I just every time I would like to hear it was bing, 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 bing.
No, I didn't play against Athena.
Okay, it wasn't
I played against Sinjul, our wonderful host here. I got fucking washed. Then I played against Celic here. Still got fucking washed by Ralph.
Unlucky. It's alright.
Yeah, Director played Athena.
Wasn't your main
that was
game?
not against me.
Oh, the tech. That was it. The Director.
Yeah.
Excellent bomba.
That was
Extra star
some
points?
cheeky ass whip.
It's optimal because you get more meter.
Yeah. That's always my favorite.
Yeah.
I love whenever in fighting games you just have like moments where you can whiff stuff to build more meter.
Yep. And that was a great confirm as well. Throw RC into the actual bomber. Not going to give Carlos a chance to burst. And that was again a really nice comeback from Finn. He's done a few of these now.
Yeah. Counter here for Carlos getting things done. Oh god, another big counter hit. This is going to hurt. Look at his life bar. Oh no, he still burst!
Oh no, yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
he's so dead.
unfortunate. Perfect. That's gonna happen sometimes, As much as you want to avoid it, like if you burst the same time someone's RCs, it's just an unfortunate timing. They're just gonna get the free spit of their life, and that's
sometimes it just happens to you. It's just unavoidable.
Carlos is taking the lead in this set for the first time now, I think.
Yeah. Actually, real good stuff here from Carlos. Not deterred by his loss against the Crema, of course. Still looking composed. You're looking really focused in this match against Pinhead.
Yeah. Which is kind of hard, when you go to play quite a few first to sevens versus a bunch of different people. It's definitely a bit different than a tournament setting where you can easily blow someone out in 3 games. They don't even get a chance to adapt. Whereas now you could be getting blown out. You got a chance to adapt, but you got to really be wired in to make that big of a comeback in a first to 7 kind of thing. That's why it's always nice when you see these kind of neck and neck first to 7s. Like right now, it's 4-7, 4-3.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's such a different skill set competing in like a first to 2 classic tournament environment or first to 3 than it is to competing in such a first to 7 like long extended set. It really makes a huge difference. It's just a completely different skill set because long-term adaptations matter so much more than the short-term adaptations you need to go for in a first to 2 set. And some characters that have some more shenanigans to them, also just affect you differently in those settings,
Oh yeah. Big shout out to Gatling Group for the raid. You guys had a great stream. Welcome here. We're here in Challenger League for some good drive action. We got some 37 sets for the playoffs. Basically, decide who's going to be in the finals next week. And now we got Hackerman versus Pinhead. Look, you're an Exo head, Toast. Tell me you didn't like that throw.
Of course. Love to see it. I mean, to this day, every time even if I'm playing Granblue, I have to yell guilty gear whenever there's an air throw happening.
I love it. It's just like immortalized.
Yeah, it is absolutely immortalized.
One vision. Oh my god, he got hit. If he confirmed it to the cherry pop immediately.
Yeah.
Who has that?
Little Wayne show waiting room. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that. You know, gotta pass the time. Crazy how, you know, they brought in Lil Wayne for the Street Fighter showcase on 420. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They really knew.
No, the craziest part is that they didn't get Snoop Dogg. That's the actual craziest part.
Yeah, that is very true. Which, you know, fun little tidbit. If you guys did not know, but Snoop Dogg actually streams on Twitch, and sometimes he forgets to actually turn off his stream, so he just has his chair streaming for like 48 hours in a row.
I can totally believe that.
Yeah.
That
It has happened
like
multiple times.
a very Snoop Dogg thing.
Yeah.
Something I found out recently is, you know, Jack Black.
Yeah, of course.
He has like a gaming channel, and he just does like playthroughs of games.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know, there's something so honest about, you know, big famous celebrities just playing some video games.
Yeah, I mean, Jack Black is also literally like the main character of a video game called Brutal Legend.
Yeah. Classic.
Which is super fucking good, by the way.
Yeah, it's
very
a
good.
banger game.
Yeah.
Bam! 6H. Still alive and no Super Bowl break, so get to play neutral, which is exactly what every Axel player wet dream looks like. maybe not against May, maybe not against Milia, maybe not against Chip, which is the odds. Bomba! Gonna win? They're gonna pass right through it? Some ships crossing in the middle of the night? What is he cooking? He's
just cooking. Honest mitts is what he's cooking up right now.
And that's all it is. That's all it is. Carlos is gonna block all of it.
Yeah, I mean,
what is
it's all you need in
up?
life sometimes.
That was. Tell me that wasn't out there. Dash up, bomber, RC to mix up.
Has to be done. Yeah, this is where Axel shines right now. Just keeping that pressure going, keeping made by beautiful air dash out from Carlos though, not getting caught in the corner.
Oh, there's that run up throw. I mean, look, if you're gonna play a Zona, you gotta learn how to mix it up. Can't be predictable. Never let them know your next move, Toast.
100%.
Do the dash.
Always keep that thing on you.
That thing on you. Yeah.
100%.
Look, I know we just got raised, guys, but come on. Let's play like normal people. There's something the ground start charged us.
Well, they know. They're trying to put on the show for the people.
But they had Kisu. Yamada-san.
Yep.
Not
course,
dead. Oh, that's close.
Pink
That's closer
whale
than I
jump.
like.
Good stuff here. I mean,
Right.
Carlos actually going up 6-3 now. Just looking really, really strong. Only one game away from taking the set.
Yeah, and again, Pinhead did lose to Sorani 7-0. I mean,
Yeah.
so these are only getting 3 points out of this might spell your fate very, very quickly. So definitely gonna have to turn something up. Gonna have to change it up. Again, I mean, it's an unfortunate luck of the draw for Pinhead. I mean, it was just the way seeding worked, but to get your 3 US matchups in a pool is
that's
never nice. But hey, you know what? If you can't win playing at your worst, then you know, how can you ever expect to win? If you can't always play against your worst matchups, you can't always expect to win.
I wouldn't know about this. I only picked up this.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's very true.
Never been in that situation. Never will.
One thing that made me laugh though is like, obviously, you know Mochi. I don't know. Oh, maybe you don't know, but you know Mochi won the Arc World Tour.
Yeah, I do know that.
Oh, he's good. He's so good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get onto that point after Carlos takes this set right now because he's on set point.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, Carlos, come on. I know this could be the last round, but we'll throw it all away now.
Oh god.
Don't give Pinhead any momentum.
Don't let him enter the Forma del Winhead.
Yeah. Getting there. He's in a good position right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just getting all the zoning going. Carlos in the corner as well. It's going to be a nice extension. Gets the Axel Bomba loose. Let's go. We bombing.
Bomba!
Bomba! And that is the
Very
third
good.
one in a row. Beautiful stuff from Pinhead. Staying alive here. Doesn't want to go down just yet.
Oh. But on this knockdown blocking. There's just no way, bro. There's no way, Carlos, stop it!
Ain't no way.
You can't do
Ain't no
close
way.
slash +3 into freaking gold burst, man! What are you doing? Why did it work?
I hate that it works.
Down like this. It's because he's the hacker man, man. Everything's gonna work.
Yeah,
If Pinhead doesn't beat the hacker man here, who will? Okay, that's a good start. Just don't get reversal super. Oh, instant overhead. RC.
We'll bomb us. We bombing.
He's bombing, baby.
We are absolutely bombing. I mean, this is some scorched earth tactic shit right now. He's got burst. Garfield, you have burst.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to use it really. Find a Renson. Needs to find one more hit. Try to snipe out the sky. Nearly got a 100-meter hit. This hat dust is blocked. Great defense from Hackerman right here.
Oh, spending all the meter. Carlos just blocking everything. Oh. Gold burst. He's such a menace. And the anti-air land.
6K to close it out. Had so much meter to work with, and Pinhead clutching it out with that gold burst right at the end. Let's go. The gappening has begun.
The gappening commences. Now, the most important thing, the number one most important thing in this situation, if you're Carlos, is do not let it get to your head. You have to keep calm and collected here. Finish off the set. Don't ever get tilted.
Yeah.
That was the most important thing. Carlos coming into the chat to say, okay, that was sick, I got gapped there. That's hard. I respect it.
That does go pretty hard.
Yeah. My favorite thing is when people, when they're like playing a set, and they, in between like rounds, will just open up like a stream chat to complain about the opponent's characters. That was my favorite thing. I've seen that so much in Gramble and everything. It's so fucking great. Or like in between rounds, someone just turbo opens the stream, turbo types like, oh fuck this, oh fuck Johnny, and
yeah, I do this all the time, and then people just like, lads, stop chatting, get in the head of the game. I'm like, bro, this is how I get my head in the game. If I don't vent, I get tilted. I have to let it out, man.
Just open like a notepad next to your setup and you just write in like
damn this
fuck whatever character. Then again, you did play Lost Warrior, you kind of deserve to complain a little bit.
Yeah, I've earned my dues.
Yeah. Then again, you could have always, you know.
I've done my time, Toast.
You could have always just picked something better. Go back to character select and all that. But
I mean, now I'm playing the best character in the game and I'm winning stuff, so you know what? Feels good.
Yeah, okay. That's hard, though.
I learned my lesson.
That's hard.
6K? Ooh.
I understand now.
Yeah, it's literally the meme.
Oh, getting grabbed here. Pinhead just getting bonked on the dome right there. And Carlos once again back to that part. Tries to go for a charge toss on round start. That was like least unhinged May player.
Yeah, most normal. We said the most sane May player right now.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful air throw. Guilty Gear Baby. Let's go. Baiting the gold burst, but no punish.
That's really big. That's really big, Toes, because now Pinhead without burst has only got really one opportunity to make this happen. If he gets opened up, like by the no full confirm. I mean, had so much meter. Maybe trying to save it for this mix-up.
And yeah, don't need the mix-up when the funny jump scare shark is there to kill you. Oh,
brother Toast. That was, I mean, I was kidding about the mix-up part. I didn't think there was actually going to be a mix-up, but he does run under 3K just to get him on the cross-up low when he lands. Okay.
Man.
That's mix.
Man. That's mix. That's mix. You can't, you just gotta call it how it is. That is mix. That is a real mix right there. And it was enough to take the set here with Carlos, the infamous hacker man. If you guys are trying to play this game online, if you are attempting to connect to your opponent, this guy is the one to blame that it's not working. And he's still keeping it going. You guys are not safe. Your net play experience is still actually ruined. Pinhead could not do it.
Maybe he's doing us all a favor. You know, maybe the hacker man was doing it with our best interests in mind all along. He's the sympathetic villain. He has his reasons, and maybe he has the wrong ways of going about them, but he just wants to free you guys. He wants to free you from having to play versus May and Happy Chaos and Nago. He wants you to keeping you playing Granblue, exactly.
truly the Joker of the Guilty Gear community.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not about the service.
So everyone put your hands together and say thank you, Hacker Man.
Thank you, Hacker Man.
Okay, we're gonna see the leaderboard right now for today's group. Sorani again, 2 wins, 7 victories. 170, 172 in the top of the bracket right now. Probably in a shoe-in to get that first place coming out of this group. And Pinhead only with 4 points after 2 games. Going to be a really, really tough road to try.
Poor Pinhead's coming through in the chat. Milia, May, and Chip, this is rigged.
Yeah, I mean, that is how it works. That's unfortunate how it worked out. You hate to see it.
Still, great effort, Pinhead. Was still fun to watch.
Yeah. Last game, if he can win the 7-0, he's still in with a chance. It's not out of it yet. Still possible. But it's going to have to be a 7-0 versus CremaCatalapro Chip. So, is that possible? I don't know.
Yeah, now you got to deal, you know, you're really going, you're really throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You're like, there's just, you're coming in, you're playing against May and Milia. Now what's the next guy you can't play neutral against? Fucking Chip.
I can't play, I can't compete, man. I just want to play my Axel low. I want to press 5P, I want to press 6K.
Yeah.
And today,
where's the bracket with Gold Lewis, Potemkin, and I don't fucking know, like Leo, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what other matchups Axel did. So.
I think he does pretty well. There's a lot of like short type characters, but it's just it's mainly these speedsters, you know.
Yeah.
Especially with additional air movement. Yeah, very nice. Good bait. Try to air dash in on the rainwater. Didn't come out. There's a rainwater though. Axel bomb, and that's our first game. Pinhead trying to speed run his way to that 7-0.
Yeah, I mean that was real quick. Pinhead is pissed. He's not holding any more of this. He doesn't want to deal with this. But that's the thing with this game, right? Even if you have a bad matchup, right? You can still compensate by just touching your opponent twice on average, and they explode anyway. So
yeah, it's exactly that. Really, like it doesn't. It's still possible, especially versus Chip. Obviously, May not so much. Is actually pretty healthy, you know, with that Japanese guts. Oh my god, there's more? And the super to get the hard knockdown? Oh,
yeah, we're bombing, baby.
Again, if he wins the 7-0, he's in a really good spot. And I don't know if I'm starting to believe it or not, Toast, but I might be. I might be a Winhead believer right now.
Yo, the Winhead belief. Not giving it up until the very end. Very good, very good.
Also burst out there with that big jump in with the JH. Still playable, but nice 5P check right there from CremaCatalapro. It's going to be a really rough round for Pinhead. Going to confirm into that card super. The tickle monster is back.
Yep. I like that that's stuck. There's still, that you're also calling it a tickle monster.
That's definitely sticking. I'm not forgetting that.
At least we get to listen to Ride the Fire again. That's always
I was gonna say. I was about to say. You know what else is back? Ride the Fire, baby.
Let's go.
Then we're out of the box, into the fire. You know.
Top right.
Ooh.
Nice bait there on the throw, but no punish.
Yeah.
Go for the command grab, but a beautiful backdash, and once again, just bringing that tickle monster immediately.
The Witness Madness, like, there are some characters that if they backdash it full screen, they can punish. Chip is just that character because he's so fast.
He's just that guy.
Soul can do it too, but with Vortex and stuff, and alright, Crema gonna even out the games really quick, and it was looking really good for Pinhead at the start.
Yeah.
But you can see when, you know, Crema does find that one avenue, that one approach that works, that's, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, Crema can still only win one, and Pinhead can still qualify, but it'll be tough. Win two? I don't know. Can he? Oh, 12-point tie. That's true. I wasn't considering a tie.
So the Winhead sweep is still, you know, the dream is still alive.
Still alive right now.
We're keeping the faith right now.
Yeah. Stars.
Oh, so yes, this is a round robin format right now. Yeah. We're currently running a round robin, so basically the way it works is that we had several weeks worth of qualifiers where players were playing in a traditional, just double elimination bracket, just getting points at the end for placing well. And the people with the highest amounts of points are put into 2 different groups, where they compete in a round-robin format to earn the invite to the final tournament, which is a bracket again.
Yes, sir. Okay. On the way in CremaCatalana, the PRC gonna work out a Rainwater. Still not gonna snipe. 2K actually gets whip punished by Chin. The little stinky foot, 6 frames.
Giving him a stanky foot. Oh!
Catch him with the super. Take it once, so it's still not gonna kill. Oh, dang it, I got it wrong.
God damn it, you fucking will kill again. Take his points. Chat, take his points. Take his soul.
No, I bet all my 40k points on that. Please say jam no. I got scammed.
I'm sorry,
I got
chat.
scammed.
I'm taking it.
I didn't see the risk. I didn't see the risk.
Lazarus, the type of rapscallion to be like, yeah, this kills 1000%, and then don't know.
Did not kill. Oh, yeah. Ooh, no?
Oh! Whoa!
Wake up snail. I mean, why not?
Why not?
Pinhead's still in with a chance here. It has burst as well, so even if Crema finds that one hit, able to burst, PRC keep himself on the safe on the whip. Ooh, very much doable from Pinhead. Oh, there's a burst. Gets counter hit by that JH.
Oh, the super!
Oh no way! It's still. I think that hit him cross up, bro. I think that hit him cross up.
Wait, that could cross. Man.
I don't know what happened, man, but there's no reason he couldn't block there, bro. The Sunset Rocket was a really sick idea. It's actually really good against Renson, but obviously Pinhead had the extra 50 meter to PRC that.
Yeah.
And it still hit, bro. That was not it.
That was actually not it, and I think it's actually over for the Pinhead sweep.
But I mean, it's technically not still, right? It's still doable. It's still doable. Definitely going to be an uphill battle. You can't drop a single game now.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 now. Yeah, my bad.
You can't lose from here. Yeah, I'm sure that Sand Sailor even crossed up. I think it's because the first hit whiffed, like the second hit came from behind. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how cross and protection works on that super.
No clue.
But that would be cheap if it did. Bomb bap.
I still love watching Axel Bomber lose. Like,
yeah.
That's one of the most fun things for me to watch in this game when it comes to characters combos. It's just doing the funny Axel Bomber loops.
Yeah, it's sick. Does damage, you know? It's a character that normally doesn't do damage, and then he gets up close and personal, and he does bombers on your ass, and it does damage. Like, for me, that's not something you like.
Yeah, 100%.
God, the mixes, man. I hate that.
Yoshi.
Cling with the Alpha Blade.
Right now, Pinhead on his last legs has to make this one work. Otherwise, the Winhead dream is over.
Yep.
Cannot
and then
lose this
the
round.
only thing you gotta play for if you lose this one is pride.
Yeah.
That's all you got left. Okay. Ooh, pick up, try and bait burst as well. Ringwall lands.
Yeah, right now, Pinhead's still looking good though. I mean, really huge life lead here. And
Yep.
Chip, not one of those characters who just randomly make you explode.
Ooh,
Still has.
no,
Oh, shit,
answer, yeah. Yeah, the JD lands, and now Rashing with the 5k gets a counter hit. No confirm. Block on the overhead. That's 50 meter hit though.
Oh no,
Hit.
the second hit.
Yeah.
And the jump scare
now
at the end.
blender.
Oh boy.
One more guess. Oh, good blocks.
Yeah, nice block on the crossover bit. And now Axel just needs one stray button to finish things off.
Yeah.
Crema has to
But if he
approach
loses-
very, very carefully here. Oh
that's
no.
not it.
One more. Woo! Not quite it yet. And just the delayed staggered low is going to take out Pinhead's run here. Crema getting the 3rd game on the board. Of course, the set is not over yet. We're still playing the 1st to 7. But in terms of qualifying, unfortunately, the Winhead sweep is over.
Yeah. Yep, so, I mean, Pinhead can still take the whole set over CremaCatalana here, and then, you know what, still influence the table somewhat by removing that 1 point from Crema.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely. It's also just playing for pride, you know, you gotta let
I
him
mean,
know.
like Special 7, show him loss.
Yeah.
You know what would feel bad though if he won 7-3 now?
Yeah, that would be real sad. But even then, you know, sometimes it really just be like that.
It really do be like that. You're right, so it's not bad, I don't know.
Nice bet,
you're welcome,
Pedro.
Marty B. Hope you enjoy the game.
Why did the actual like Axel like wall break scream sounded like the Lego Yoda death sound?
You're actually right. Also, did you see that? Like, he sort of started with a fast slash, and his immediate response was like, "I'm gonna press 2K." That goes kind of hard. What a trade combo as well. Look at that. I mean, 2K basically low profiles everything in the game.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Axel ceases to exist. He actually goes into another dimension during 2K. Using his time stop powers. Yeah. Wow. Not afraid to press right there with that 5P. Keep the mix going.
I always love like one of my favorite cursed things in fighting games is always when you have like a bunch of like some random ass lows that are just great anti-airs for no reason. Oh, the trait.
Well, yeah, with the downfall up to Renson right there. I mean, he's got multiple hits. I mean, it's good chance to trade there. But I know what you mean. Like, obviously, the classic is like Soul 2D, right?
Yeah, it's Soul 2D anti-air where it just beats everything for no reason.
And it's like actually just too good. I also hate it.
I think it's hilarious.
I generally don't like these moves just because like they cause like happy accidents more often than they would otherwise be used, if that makes sense. Yes. Like if someone does IAD approach and I press 2D thinking they dash in and my 2D just wins, like I don't think, oh, I'm a god. I'm like, shit, I'm lucky. Like,
no. You gotta pretend like you was done.
Yeah, true. Wait, what? That reset, bro. Where's he going? Where's he going? Bring him back down.
Help him. Please.
Someone get my chip off that wall. You know that meme of like, it's been going around a bit, but it's just like this character, but stuck in flight in like fly paper.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one? It's like,
my chip stuck in. Fan art of Chip dying in a glue trap.
Glue trap, that's it. That's him on the wall, bro.
Yeah. Anyone who doesn't know that's like, what the fuck are these idiots talking about?
Yeah, just look up glue trap, like anime character in glue trap. You'll probably find something.
It actually started with Dobby from Harry Potter. That was the original post. Like Drew Dobby dying in a glue trap. Yeah.
Just such a weird way to do fan art, man.
Yeah. My favorite one is one with Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh, the tickle monster coming through.
He's
finishing the fight for once. Woo, man. It's gonna be so fun.
Sorry. We derailed this.
Whoa, you derailed this. You brought it up.
I apologize, sis. But I mean, since you should not have let us on the mic together, that's just a fact.
100%. It was a recipe for disaster from this.
It was a mistake.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got more of a set to play. Obviously, the stakes. Yep. The stakes are slightly lower now, right? CremaCatalapro now 4-2. Definitely in a place to qualify right now. If they're able to take the set of the pinhead, and then it's basically going to be between CremaCatalapro and Carlos to see who gets the second place for that shot at playoffs. And of course, we haven't seen those two play yet, so that's going to be a very important matchup. Oh, we did a team play, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Not bad.
Yeah.
And Carlos took the better end of that one.
Yep.
Oh no, it was Crema did. Oh my god, I'm bad.
Yeah, Crema been
Pushy.
Definitely been cooking today.
Yeah, so I mean, Carlos is going to have to do really well versus Sorani then in that case, which might be very difficult. We'll see.
Might be a bit of a bit of a tall ask.
Yeah. Anyway, and then still getting one back, still fighting Lord might. Well, as I say that, commentates because kids opened up for 50%.
Counter it here on the Rekka. Gonna be able to go into a big extension here, putting him to the wall, and yeah, that just kills. Just giving him a little slap, giving him a backhand with the 5-2. Just to get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out.
Yeah, it's so much risk on after blocking that long extended block string that, you know, any hit, basically, if you get opened up, even just by the Rekka starter, that's going to be enough. 6k land. I like that, though. Just pressing immediately after, realizing that even on hit, 6k is just not that plus, and if he wants to press there, or if he wants to run in, he's going to have to, you know, have to block as well.
Oh, nice mix there. Just going for the cheeky 2P.
Wow. Okay, I like that. The super PRC to get the invulnerability frames, and then using that to get a rainwater whiff punish. That was kind of sick.
Yeah, definitely. Cool stuff here from Pinhead. Still keeping it going. Definitely has not given up mentally. Still on that. Still, defending his pride here. Still making sure that the people know his name, know what's up.
Yeah, know his name, know him as Winhead. He wants to win a set today.
100%.
Definitely not being in his favor, at least matchup wise, but
yeah,
still making the most of it. 4-3 right now. Oh. Forced the burst to go back to that neutral screen. It comes. Time stops.
And there we go. A little bit of bombing.
Not quite. But plenty of damage. I only need to find that one hit. Great interruption that 2k though. Again, that Rainwater man. I mean, ever since they get buffing that move, it is such a menace. Like, it is slightly exploitable. Like, it's got that little bit of dead zone and you can definitely punish it. But, I mean, look, Pinhead wouldn't be going for it this much if it was that easily punished, you know?
Absolutely. And look at all this damage mounting up for Pinhead. So he's just really got the control of the neutral. Beautiful extension, and that should be death with the time steps. Zavarda posing on him as well. Go for another bomber. And just absolutely making a statement here. Catching up here in the set 4-4.
Oh, okay. Pretty impressive stuff right there. I like the confirm straight into the super as well. Because Crema obviously had burst, but you can't burst during overdrives, so just really smart awareness. That's how you know these guys are high-level players.
Absolutely.
He's cooking. Yeah, he's cooking, but it was a bit too late, you know. If we saw this right at the start of the set, definitely could have still been counting him into the finals. Either way, again, still praying for that prize, still going to get that W in an especially hard matchup.
Again, Pinhead still, as soon as he gets to regain a bit of control over the neutral game. Oh no, he got schmixed again. Oh man.
I'm watching this the replay. He does get crossed up. That does cross him up.
That was fucked up.
Yeah, that is actually messed up. I'm pretty sure I saw little old Axel Lowe turn around at the last second when he came out of the PRC animation.
That is actually so tough.
It's cruel. That is cruel. I mean, I don't know if that's intentional. If CremaCatalana knows that, but hey, that's something to abuse. Again,
what are they adding the block button?
Please. Oh no, the buzz is paid as well.
Again, Pickle Monster coming through to finish things off here. And Crema just answering back immediately. Really, really even set so far. We've had so much back and forth in this one, with both players just showing off so much excellent stuff already. And we still got quite a few games to go, if it's going to be as even as it is.
Glad we've got to see lots of San Rogan. I literally started like when we saw CremaCatalana, I started saying like, hey, this it's a shame we don't get to see that super more because it's one of the coolest looking supers in the game.
For sure.
And now for Crema in the first 7, we've seen it probably more times than I've seen it in the past like 6 months.
That's always cool, at least, when you have certain supers that you can use as very specific punishes. That's pretty great.
Yeah, you can do a similar thing with Heavy Mob Cemetery in that situation, but if your opponent PRCs it, you don't just randomly get a cross up and kill. Yeah, you die. Like. That's what makes the difference.
I wish that Heavy Mob Cemetery was good.
I
It's such a fucking
wish
funny
it
move.
was. I really wish they would do like a big oversight change. Like, so you know Potemkin's heavy Potemkin Buster, like in Super.
Yeah.
It's like an unblockable hit. It's not like it's not a grab. That's why I can hit people in the air when they're guard crushed. It's kind of a weird thing. But I wish they made Heavy Mob Cemetery exactly the same. So you could do Fafnir, Fast RC into Heavy Mob Cemetery, and it's a guaranteed like super. It will hit them every time.
Yeah, that would go hard.
If you've got 100 meter, that would go hard. Tell me it wouldn't.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I just want to see it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, just a guaranteed, 50% of people. That's funny, right?
Yeah.
I could see them making that kind of change though, and like not realizing it.
Yeah, if they're gonna make that change, they're gonna make it an accident.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, this super kind of sucks. Let's try and change it a little bit. Oh, whoops. 2K2D and the buzz bait as well. Damn, okay, Pinhead turning it up, trying to match CremaCatalana.
Absolutely, and I mean, once again, we are just evening things back up. Pinhead not giving any ground here.
Something I just noticed about Axel's fit as well is why has he got 3 zips? Like on his shirt, he's got 3 zips.
I don't know, like for the times where you need 3, 2 aren't enough. You just gotta get a 3rd one in there.
1 should be enough. That's not how zips work. British.
It's just, he's British. That's why he needs more.
That is true.
Never tell the Axel name to say bottle of water. Worst mistake of my life.
I'd actually want to hear how Pinhead would say bottle of water.
I mean, he's French. Let's go.
That's exactly what I mean. Do you what, bro? Oh, Jonesy in the chat. That's good. Ooh, fast RC mixes. Okay, we got those. CremaCatalana with a bit of a chicken block there. And 100 meter, which is very scary to do with the Pinhead. Tries to catch the backdash right there. Tries to catch it again.
Just getting schmicked up in the corner right now. The defense so far from Pinhead, but the overhead does come through here.
Yeah.
But this meter is just running out.
Pinhead still needs to find that one in 2K lands, and there's no confirmation. Still needs that one hit. CremaCatalana trying to FD for his life. Doesn't want to die to chip. Air dash back. 5P will land.
There's definitely some like irony joke about Chip dying to Chip in there, but I'm not.
It's too easy to make though.
Yeah, it's too
obvious
easy.
of a pun, Okay, double exchange for the maximum wall damage, but again going back to neutral versus Axel low, it's not something you're ever looking forward to.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're getting the wall break, you're getting the meter, and that's all fine and dandy. Of course, Chip makes great use of that meter. But, a lot of the time where I've seen these post-wall break situations, the first thing that happens is just Crema just taking from Axel normal to the dome from midstream.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's better than round start generally as well, so like better position for him. So it's even better, a bit further away. You got to play a bit more of your game without having to RPS. And all right, Pinhead gonna take the lead in the set. And again, if he wins, that could still upset the tables quite a bit.
For sure.
Especially if he takes the win now. So we'll see it. Winhead definitely turning it up.
Yeah, let's see if Winhead's going to be able to close things out here, or if Crema's going to mount the comeback. Of course, I know we got a lot of Crema supporters in the chat right now. Definitely got the fan subs. I always love that. That's one of my favorite things.
Or are they creamy?
But why not both? One, maybe some, correlation and causation type shit going on. Yeah, actually,
I like how the auto comes out just to watch. It doesn't do anything. It just like watches like good shit, good shit, guys. Keep it up.
It's like beat his ass.
Beat his ass.
Get him. Yeah. Yo, Arthur is that type of fella, like when Axel is getting jumped, he just comes in right at the end, gives him a little kick in the shin.
Yeah, like that's what you get messing with the president.
But yeah, I really do think like one of my favorite things as a commentator is when there's a player who brings like their whole fan club in the chat whenever they're playing. That's always my favorite thing. It's always so cute to see when people have like their copy pastas and like their fan club and everything. Like we have a Portuguese player in the Grand Blue scene who every time brings their fan club, and every time he wins the game, like even if it's just like in the middle of the set, the entire chat is just like every time. It's
classic. Yeah, I mean the Spanish. That's just the Spanish GGST though. Anytime there's a Spanish player on a stream, I don't know how they know. They just like they got a 6th sense through. They're like, right here, guys, in this stream, we'll get them. Get the support going.
Oh, that's great.
That's me with Mystic Smash as well. I've got like 101 million. Oh my god, what was that crossover? Yeah, I got 101 copy passes for Mystic Smash.
Yeah.
Pressure. Wow, so he just wants to get out of there. Wow, the Rainbow land splash again, trying to bait this burst. Doesn't want to get bursted into the corner, I respect it. At least you're getting out of the corner, Pinhead though. What a counter hit, 2 feet confirmed.
Oh god, that's the low. Opening him up here, he might be... Nope.
Oh, one more hit and he would have had burst back. But didn't have the health to survive. Unlucky.
And we are going to a final game here between Crema and Pinhead. All the way coming down to the wire here.
Yeah. Very intense set between these two players.
That's for sure.
Dale Cremi. Okay, there's the support.
Yeah, there we go. We love to see it. I always love to have that in the chat.
I don't know what emote that is. But it looks like a
robot, bro. It's just robot. It's just called robot.
What? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Think about those two Zansei Rogans there. That's enough to kill someone.
That would actually be so pissed if I get hit by, if I call up, like I react to my opponent's super and it just randomly crosses me up.
And like there's probably a certain range at which it won't cross up. And
Yeah,
there's like no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Oh, TK Alpha Blade cross up. I haven't seen that since week 1. I wish more people did it. It's actual mix. 6K is also mix, and it also works. That's going to be set point for Crema. I think this is a big win for him. Getting that additional point on top of the 7 games is huge.
Absolutely, but right now he's getting counter hit. The bomber coming through, and he's all the way back to full screen. This is where you do not want to be versus Axelo. But J2K, my beloved, of course, coming through once again in the clutch. Be able to push him pretty far to the corner, but a nice backdash from Pinhead. Getting him out of the sticky situation, but still, Ultra Bro coming through.
Leiden, oh, gets trapped with a snail. Gonna steal the corner as well. Gonna put himself back in. That's not what you wanted. Yeah, that doesn't punish Rainwater. Okay, Pinhead has to burst. Doesn't want to deal with that mix-up. J2K, my beloved man.
That's just Bro. Just finishing things up.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff here. I mean, from both players. Of course, you know, the Crema sweep commencing here at the end, but beautiful stuff from both players. Pinhead almost managing to bring things all the way back. Still a great showing, of course. Got put up against some pretty rough matchups here, and still looked really, really good. Anyway, we're still really, you know, repping the character, and that's something that I always love to see. So big ups to Pinhead, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, still really good performance there, especially towards the end. Those 6 games on the boards can shake up the leaderboard here. So gonna be
we'll have to see.
thing.
I think if we look at it right now, Crema with 18 points. I mean, almost near guaranteed for that 2nd place, depending on how Sorani does here.
Yeah.
I mean, Carlos is also gonna have to win this set versus Sorani to even it out, right? And Sorani needs to get three games, and she's automatically qualified. First or second, depends. How Carlos does, I think. Oh no, 3 games automatically qualified at 1st place even.
Yeah.
And then I think if Carlos wins this, it'll come down to a tiebreaker between them 2, I believe. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a real tough ask to beat Sorani, who's obviously really strong, taking it 7-2 over CremaCatalana and 7-0 as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Sorani has been looking absolutely unstoppable tonight, so this is going to be a very tense last set of the evening, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. We've been having some really good-ass Guilty Gear Strive action so far, and we're going to be finishing things off with a banger here, of course. Let's see if the funny May war crimes will prevail, or if we're going to get mixed into oblivion like all of Sorani's opponents so far.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of Milia's like not so good matchups, in the sense of like, this is really one if you get caught wrong once, like it really is over. Like it's, you know, owarida, like count your blessings. But it depends on how well you can avoid the May in the neutral game. I think being in the air a lot definitely helps when you've got an advantage in your air normals. Obviously, May normally having the advantage with the air normals because of a really strong like JH and JS. But Milia's JH and JS also just go leagues above it. Okay, we're gaming.
We are absolutely gaming. Yeah, we keep going, and just really good start here from, of course, the feared, the reviled hacker man here, but getting put into the corner for instance immediately by Sorani with a nice whiff punish there. This is where things start getting bad. You go for the funky wall break switch, cross-up switch there, whatever you want to call it.
Into that hard knockdown again with that 2D. Gonna have to block the mix again. Gonna have to block this mix because this thing seems like nice blocks right now from Hackerman, but it doesn't stop. It's not that easy. It is not that easy. Once you block one of the mix-ups, there's the other one right behind it.
Grandma also popping through in the chat right now. Almost won the 2-8 matchup for Pinhead. Yeah, Pinhead was looking really good, but you also did really well tonight, so thank you very much for playing. It was fun to watch the chip gaming, for sure.
Yep.
Put a command grab there to put Sorani back in the corner. Another command grab coming through the overhead kiss, and look at all this damage just from the random command grab.
Yeah, but you really want the hard knockdown in this kind of situation. You don't really want to go back to neutral versus Milia if you can help it. Gonna block that low 50-50. While C is there, and now you get a chance to play, but I mean, look at Sorani, not even afraid. The up dolphin, though, is going to confirm. Don't know if Sorani is going to burst. Probably not, yeah. Bit too hard of a position to burst, and you'd rather save it for next round than potentially waste it right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that combo in particular, you're so far up that just there's way too high of a risk of the burst just whiffing, and then you're really screwed for the next round. Definitely a good decision to keep it into this one, and yeah, got it on deck now. That's the mix-up starting with beautiful blocks from Carlos.
Oh, and then just getting opened up with a delay to S. Again, nice blocks. It doesn't end though, bro. There's the YRC. Finds a 2K2D. This is huge. Just going to get a chance to play. Lands a throw. Going to go for the charge 6H. Of course, you got no reversal to worry about. And the burst is blocked as well. And okay. Carlos off to a really big start.
Yeah. Carlos looking really strong here so far. Still got the potential to qualify here, as we said before as well. So if Carlos can really ride this momentum, we might be able to see a bit of an upset here. So that would be really cool.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, technically, if Carlos is able to win this, either 7-0 or 7-1, Carlos is qualified with Crema. Like, that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
I expect Sorani to take at least a few games here. We've already seen what could happen when, you know, Milia gets a knockdown, and, you know, the chances of that happening 2 rounds in a row is pretty large. But to be fair, Carlos's defense has been looking pretty good. Like, just either having a nice read on what Sorani wants to do on offense.
Just as you say,
just guessing, and sometimes he gets wrong.
Immediately cursing the poor man here.
Again, taking the hit, go back to neutral. Okay. I wonder if that was intentional again. Oh man, 5p anti-air though. You're dead.
You actually dead? Yeah, you are. That's so.
Yeah. Don't even question it anymore. You're getting to that wall.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And you're getting slumped and you're getting broken.
Yeah, this is how you can tell that Laz is actually a Strive commentator and I'm not. I'm sometimes like, this can't kill, right? And then it always.
And I'm like, my brother in Toast. That's just why you're the co-high today. You know what I'm saying? My brother in Toast. Like, he's dead. I don't know what you want to believe, but this is Strive. He's dead. He's not dead here. One more mix up there. Wow, the check with the 2P, so brave. But you know what? I respect it. A shaker and oh my god, immediate 6P. That disconnect, right there you go. Already, Sorani got a game.
Media.
If you want that guaranteed qualification again, Carlos is gonna have to win every game from now on. But if not, I mean, you can still win the set, and it will come down to a tiebreaker.
Absolutely. And Sorani, you know, just immediately answering back, and it's kind of crazy, especially in this matchup. You can see just how momentum heavy this game tends to be. You just have such crazy momentum shifts where you just get absolutely exploded sometimes. But then, you know, with Melia, you get put into one bad situation as well, and the Oki just repeats. And we've seen that Sorani has got routes down in the corner where you don't even get the luxury of being reset to neutral. You just have to keep guessing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was the big thing. Before in the past, Melia, when she landed her mix-up, she would find it really difficult to set herself back into that same mix-up. That isn't really the case anymore. She normally has a good way to set up another H-disc, especially with Mia. So that's like her game plan. That's what's changed, and that's what's made her like really powerful again. Like her offense is just so overtuned. But again, if you manage to guess right on defense, you get a chance to play. You don't need to find too many hits, which is this character. Ooh, what an air throw. Snipes him out of the sky, trying to wait for that winger. Doesn't come though. Overhead kick is going to land, and there's a tiny bit of risk here. I don't know if the risk even mattered, but that is going to be the round. Who's that? She calling the assist?
Who are you?
What? I've never seen that round win before. I've literally never seen that round win before. Why is she calling in the assist?
This is Marvel, baby.
Skip the round win, bro. Marvel.
Marvel,
that's not fair. The jellyfish pirates, they're too powerful. This is why, that's the next May buff. She can now call in the jellyfish pirates to come in and assist her mid-battle.
Jellyfish pirates about to have some hidden missile assist jam session going through.
Jams, yeah. DP assist. No, say it ain't so toast. Good draw.
Doesn't matter though, the shaker.
Wins. Duel 3.
They never let Melia let her hair down. Worst mistake of my life. Someone's gonna clean that up.
Yeah. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. I think it's actually a parasite demon, but oh my god.
Yeah, you can just say random words in a Guilty Gear story. Like you're making this shit up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like some sort of parasite weapon. And it's going to kill her in like 4 years' time, but that's what
same honestly.
And like it's probably I could be saying random stuff and it's probably
I would believe you. That's the thing. I would absolutely believe you.
Perfect.
And if,
look at that.
yeah. You can make it more believable actually. You can really sell the lore if you give it the name of like a random 80s metal band. Then
so
you got
true.
it like it's like, you know, it's like a hidden you know, it's a hidden weapon designed by Dr. Metallica. He called it Megadeth, you know.
Megadeth. I almost want to just Google that now just so like I can like we can affirm our beliefs that it's actually so true. Oh, you know what? Give me a
All right. Laz is
You
looking
hold
up
it
the
down.
lore scrolls. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it down, but Laz is perusing the archives. Looking at the scrolls, he's currently going down to the library, pulling out the dusty scrolls from the wall. Just like right now, the hacker man Carlos himself is putting a dust in on Sorani here. As air trade here, and the overhead as well, just run up overhead into the RC. This is gonna do a lot of damage. Look at that.
Okay, Toast, I'm back. So it's actually having activated the experimental 6th forbidden magic spell, Angra. Now, I don't know if Angra's a band name, but
I think this time it's either a metal band or it's like some sort of mythology, and I think it's Andromeda that it's referring to.
There is a band called Angra, so it's a power metal band formed in 1991.
Of fucking course.
Of course. Of course.
Of course it is.
Oh, we're actually so good. Get low, guys. This is what
Yeah.
you come here for. Is it a Brazilian
That's
brand?
kind of hard. That's cool.
That's good. I like that. You know what? Maybe Daisuke was onto something.
The Daisuke was definitely onto something. I mean, part of the reason why I got into the series is unironically because of the music references.
Yeah, to be fair, me too. And the music is just really good in general. Like, speaking of bangers right now,
Yeah.
the Milia theme, oh, it goes so hard.
Isn't one of Giovanna's moves also called like Sepultura or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the roundhouse, I think. Excuse me? How are you blocking that?
Oh, is he blocking that? He's still blocking. Okay, never mind. He's
could
no
look
longer
bad,
blocking.
maybe.
I've cursed him. I'm
But
so sorry.
with a 100-meter, you know what's coming, so never mind. I thought the Orca mix-up was gonna come and gonna save the 100-meter for next round.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
this ain't Street
Milia.
Fighter. This ain't Street Fighter.
Yeah. Milia is also Malaya Ranger.
Oh, Malaya Range, true.
Yeah.
What are the jellyfish pirates then? Or is that just another random? They're nothing.
I don't know. We really are deep in the lore discussion.
Yeah, we're getting too deep, I think. But you know what? I think that's how it should be. Wait, can you?
Oh!
You can't even.
Silly wasn't able to.
Oops.
The cookies are too far up on the countertop right now. Milia can't reach them.
Wow. Wait. Reversal 6p after that dolphin. All right. Sorani gonna take it. I mean, that's a guaranteed first place qualification there for Sorani. Even if they were to lose the rest of the set right now, that is first place seed from the set. I mean, there's still a lot to play for here for Carlos specifically. If Carlos can win the set, has a chance at qualifying for the finals next week. But even if he falls one game short, not gonna have enough points, and it will be CremaCatalapro in that second place seed. Let's see.
Duel 1.
Absolutely. So yeah, this is a tough one for Carlos, but you know, Carlos has been doing really well. Has definitely had really, really good defense in all of these sets.
Yeah, exactly. Like really good defense. And it's unfortunate that against Milia, you're not. I mean, no matter how good your defense is, like you're gonna have to get at some point. Yeah, you will get opened up, like eventually, right? And it happens to be Sorani. Like the longer you can hold out, the more chances you get to fight back. But it really is just how long can you hold out?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, again. Nice check on the cat pull as well, and that's a really nice call out as well with the with the beach ball, punching that 6p.
Getting the Totsugeki in there.
Alright, that's one knockdown now in the corner. Let's see some more. Up Dolphin to counter the cap pull. Okay, actually, Carlos with a lot of good answers in this round, or in this game even. Does block the air card, but couldn't block the instant overhead afterwards.
Sure, but yeah, gotta be able to defend the corner here super well. What a block from Carlos. Carlos's defense has just been looking insane. I think this man just has like an insanely high statistical amount of blocks going on. He's just guessing the entire time and it just keeps working. Or he just knows. Or he's on a different level of knowledge and he just has the knowledge.
Somebody check this guy's stick.
Yeah.
What's going on? He's blocking both sides.
He's not normal.
He's unlocked the freaking guard button. Is he just pressing left and right every frame, alternating, and just hoping for the best?
I mean, he is hacker man after all. You should definitely check
his stick. You got appropriate SOCD cleaning on that one, my friend?
Yeah. Capcom is after you right now. I'm telling you. I'm telling the Capcoms on you.
You know what? My favorite thing about all that drama was when Hitbox came out and were like, guys, you can still do a frame 1 flash kick. You just have to let go of the other button. It's like, yeah, you mean do a flash kick normally? Funny stuff. Oh, compel. Devious. Yeah, gonna have to wall break on that 2D. That was not a wall slump. Not a true wall slump anyway.
Situation to be in. Let's see if it's gonna kill. Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
I should just trust you, man. I should just not, never, as you said, I should always believe in it killing.
I mean, if it's Milia, I reckon you got some opportunity to doubt. Character doesn't always kill. Obviously on the lower end of the damage spectrum. Oh,
Ow, that's a big counter hit.
Yeah, the RC, a little bit of a pseudo burst bait, a little bit of it just for the side swap. RC lands. This is a 6H cap pull. No mashing this time from Hackerman.
Sorani's probably having to save the burst here. It's getting a little bit tough. One more hit. Oh my god, the blocks.
Again,
get opened up. No.
It's so impressive that he doesn't get opened up the first 2 times. It's just the third and fourth are normally the ones to get him.
Yeah. But still, like, Carlos's like block rate compared to everyone else has been crazy today.
There's actually no escape from that close slash. You're above, below, left or right. It's if you're close enough to activate it, it's dragging you down. That reached, yep. That's what I was saying, man. Melee close slash, now that's a privileged remove. Like, the worst part is like, it's a close slash anti-air, which is already, like, super unreliable because you proximity normal, like, when they're above you, you have no idea when it's going to activate or not. But melee players will press it like the life depends on it. Like, and it works, you know? That's the impressive part, it works. Mix. One more.
He's still blocking.
He's still blocking. Good mash on the Lush Shaker, but not even out of this yet. Blocking the instant overhead as well. Couldn't block the bad mood, but hey, you got out of that situation. Finding a hit for yourself, and Carlos's defense is now coming into fruition for all this offense. JD, baby! Out of the skies. American Sniper, man. Yeah, it's a sick way to bring him down.
I thought Happy Carol was the character with the gun in here, but I guess not.
Hey, the beach pool. That's the closest thing. 5H, so active. Still mashing, of course, on the block. Dolphin. Still minus. Definitely not plus.
Better not be.
Better not be, yeah. I mean, they made it less minus, but that's why main players be pressing more often now. But hey, it's less minus, so it's still my turn.
Before. They were pressing before, don't even
now
like...
we're playing. Yeah, exactly. They were pressing when it was -5, I think now it's -3, they still pressing.
I am 1000% convinced that May players operate just on like primal bloodlust. They don't know what frame data is. It's just like they're just like violent instincts.
They all they know is how to kill.
Yeah.
Was that a wall break? Wow, round start like that. I mean, it's still not a good position, Sorani with 100 meter, but you know, all you gotta do is guess right once. If you land that one hit, but landing on that 6p, ran out of air options.
You can only stay in the air for so long until you just run into the anti-air. And Sorani, of course, recognizing perfectly when Carlos was out of options.
Unless you're Milia, then you can stay in the air for as long as you like. Because no one's gonna anti-air you.
Yeah. Milia movement and combos always look to me like, you know, the Goku Basara fighting game? Where you can just go like completely off screen.
Yeah. Literally that. Run up 6H. Okay, counter hit Dolphin. Gonna take the opportunity to get the side swap as well. Still a winnable position for Hackerman, but it's a long one. Again, Sorani with 100 meter. Definitely, you know your turn to play. Neutral's going to be tough. For lands a Dolphin. There's still positive bonus here for Carlos.
Haircut block. Nice block on the overhead as well. And just the jump scare. Whale coming through instantly, just obliterating Milia here. And Carlos again, you know, working really hard on tying this up. Carlos definitely not going down without a fight here.
Yeah. Really nice call out on the TK
cracking me up.
Bad Moon. What?
The fucking Orca super kills someone and a guy named Moby Drip posts the easy emote.
Moby Drip. That's actually such a good name.
That's a great name. It's very topical here. Oh man.
We like that. We like that. Definitely a Moby enjoyer then. Or Shigawara.
Duel 1.
Oh man.
Orca.
Let's rock.
Okay, but you know what? Again, Carlos still could win this. Definitely showing some good stuff. This is definitely the most games that someone's taken off of Sorani today. So, looking good. Oh, ran up. Maybe for command grab, maybe a regular throw. Trying to find that sniper, that JD again. Finds it with the JH instead. And Sorani gonna have to burst to keep himself alive.
Oh, he's still blocking. How is he still blocking? Okay, he gets opened up. Like, again, Carlos blocks the first 4 mix-ups, and then this fucking stupid 5th one gets him every time.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I mean, it makes like Sorani have to overextend a little bit more. That's going to open up with that little 50-50 instant TK bad moon. Yeah. You're dead. Okay, he's blocking. He's charging that up dolphin.
Let's charge him.
It's time into
Stuff's trying to do something.
Yeah. 30. But does get him burst back into the corner. And now if you get opened up, Sorani, we've seen this on Twitter a few times. Great counter hit confirmed though.
Look at all this corner carry coming out here as well. No, not quite that, but still. This is gonna be it, finishing things off here. Sorani taking the 5th game on the scoreboard here. 2 away from going out with just an absolutely commanding lead over the scoreboard. Already guaranteed qualified as first.
Yeah, exactly. Guaranteed qualified first. Again, it's just Carlos to play for really here. But again, doesn't matter how many games he wins, he needs to win the whole set to qualify for that top 4. Or it will be CremaCatalapro sitting at 18 points right now. Obviously, Crema and Carlos did already play, and Crema did take that set. So definitely deservedly in that 2nd place right now. But we'll see if Carlos can beat Sorani here. It's going to be a long road.
Sure. Good fit to start things off for Sorani though. Getting a nice grip of damage on the board, however, refitting into neutral, keeping all of this air option going, and once again, beautiful conversion of the air-to-air. Bad moon coming through as well. They'll be able to carry almost all the way to the corner.
Yeah.
Super!
Look at that conversion, man.
That's crazy.
Classic super run into the pickup as well. There was a lot more damage at the end of that with the wall splat into the wall break as well.
That's actually crazy.
Really nasty stuff.
Of course, another really strong thing about Millia is the fact that it only takes a throw to get things going. Like, you get thrown once and you're just in the blender.
I mean, her throw mix-up is like the weakest form of the mix-up, so like the least advantageous. Like the H-disc is just not true. You can do several things to get out, but ultimately it's still a guessing game, you know?
Yeah, you still have to guess, and that's the mean part, because every time you guess wrong, it just leads to a worse situation.
Oh, the burst bait as well. No way, man. Is he gonna take all the way to the corner with the super? Oh man, look at this conversion, man. It's not fair.
And with that, Sorani going up to 6-3. Only 1 game away from sealing a deal here.
Yeah. It's tough. Sorani is just playing out of her mind right now. And deservedly in that #1 seed. Deservedly going to go to the finals next week. Up against who will be DeJojo and Patachu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And possibly CremaCatalaPro. We'll see.
Definitely. I mean, Carlos is gonna have to have a massive adjustment here if he wants to finish things off. But oh god, is this really the final song that we may be going out to here?
Of course, it's the only way. It's the main power up. You got to do something to get your momentum going. And if it's the song, I honestly don't think it's as bad as people think. Like, it's one of the better Strive songs in the sense of like it goes with the fight. Like, you know, it paces itself kind of well.
I don't know. In my game files, I replaced it. No, I think you're not joking right now. In my game files, I replaced it with The Only Thing They Fear Is You from Doom, because I feel like that's more accurate to be described, like the feeling of fighting me.
Oh, maybe you're just a hater, man. You're just a hater.
I am just a hater. You know this. You know me well enough.
Yeah, it's true. The mixers ain't stopping yet, though, and it's almost going to be the set. And again, there's that high car fast RC mix-up. Really is difficult to block. the instant JB, gonna close it out. And now on set point, Sorani. Okay, Carlos finding a big anti with the up dolphin. Look, the chorus is playing. He's powered up, man. He's powered up. Let's go.
Nah, bro, you ain't singing this song right now.
Somebody stop me. Stop me, too. Perfect.
That's
a disaster of passion right there. That's what the perfect's all about. Time for a comeback right now. Let's see it. This is a great start.
Never let this guy cook again.
Wow. Yes. Please.
Take him out of the kitchen. Take his utensils.
Take my license. Never cook it again. Gordon Ramsay. That was such a good bait. But here comes the mix. Okay, blocks it all up. But now that was 100 meters down the drain. And just a Rago haircut from downtown. Gonna force Carlos to burst. And now if he gets opened up, it could be a really tough way to come back. But he needs to close out. Just find one hit.
Putting out so many normals to just stonewall it here, and Carlos staying alive, not going down just yet. Keeping the dream going, and I guess the May theme power-up was real.
That was very real right there. That was good. I think it's definitely doable. 4-6. I mean, you just gotta win a 3-0 right now, which is definitely, you've already won 4.
Man, I gotta say, I just love like every time we load in that we got the Sky Should Be High Riff. That's always like such a.
Oh, the Sky Should Be The sad part is the non-vocal version. So like, I wish sometimes when you boot up and you cross playing against like a PS4 player, like the loading will take like 20 minutes. Then you'll just be stuck at like the no vocal like guitar riff. And I wish it would just cut into the vocal track, like if you were really loading in that long.
Yeah. Guilty Gear Strive Switch Edition releases and you can listen to the whole song. It's like DNF Tool, you know? Yeah.
Look, I want to buy it for the memes, but I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know. I want to do Kara Javelins on my Joy-Cons.
Robots could drift into a different game.
Okay, Carlos still making the right decisions on defense right now, and it's working out.
Carlos still alive somehow. Like, still just keeping things going.
Oh, 2H anti, yeah, you gotta burst that. Oh my god, is he just gonna bring this back to a 5-6? Are we gonna see that? Just need to find one hit that blocks a 6K. That's the key, that's the +1. Watch out, there's one more. Don't get hit. Beep beep.
Yeah. And once again, Carlos just takes another quick game here, still looking really, really strong. Looking to take this to a final round even, like, just working on it right now. 5-6 currently.
Yeah, getting closer. Again, just needs 2 games to take the set. Sorani just hasn't been able to find her like rhythm, hasn't been able to find that knockdown into her patented pressure. And you can tell that it's definitely on defense getting opened up quite a few times now. She was doing really well on defense before, but I think Carlos has just changed up his timing, or just mixed up his attacking options, and now I think Sorani's struggling to deal with it a bit.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1.
Absolutely, but again, the May theme power-up has just been working so well for Carlos here, and what a big counter. So my favorite little detail that like the music like distorts when you get the big counter. Just like you just hear like the BAM.
I can't believe, I don't know if that's intentional, but Sorani baiting the burst of the cat pool. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. That was intentional.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, mix. Bam. I don't know, there's something that's so funny about the big charge 6H.
Yeah.
60 frames of death.
Yeah, it always reminds me of the Pop Team Epic like strip where Pop was standing here with the hammer over the clock.
Yeah.
Your life ends at 60 seconds from that.
Yeah. Okay, Sorani now on set point again. We'll see if Hacker Man here can take down Sorani.
Sorani here just for the to keep the net play streams clean, keep everyone from playing the game.
Don't has to. And getting opened up is not a good sign right now for Carlos. Been defending so well throughout this entire set, but I mean, at some point, the odds are stacked against you. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get opened up.
Absolutely. Haircut mix up and just, nice yellow RC just getting her off of him.
Good whip punch from the 6P, but no meter to capitalize. And the gold burst on the haircut. What a sick reaction.
Calling in the gang
on the dolphin. I don't know if I like that one, Toast.
I don't know. The Moby drip power up.
Haircut mix. Moby drips. But it's not enough. And another 50-meter haircut mix is coming. Goes overhead this time. Gets the full pickup. And that's going to be Sorani taking the last set of the day.
Absolutely. Sorani qualifying in the top spot here. And just managing to show an incredible performance tonight. Now with the standings, we will have Sorani, of course, at the #1 spot here, going undefeated the entire evening, winning all 3 sets, followed by CremaCatalapro, of course, representing Chip Zanov, only losing to Sorani here. And after that, we, of course, have Carlos, who held his own very, very valiantly here. Really showing a lot of really good defense against Milio, just didn't quite get there in the end. And of course, the Winhead sweep is still real in our hearts, and Pinhead, while he is eliminated, still, put on a great show.
Yeah, for especially the matchups he had, no one can't expect to do too much better than that. And yeah, Sorani deserved on that first place seeding. CremaCatalaPro obviously as well. Getting the W over Carlos, who ended up being in the 3rd place. But yeah, I think that was some really good sets. And that's going to be the Guilty Gear Strive Challenge League Season 6 finals. Determined is going to be Batachu, the Jojo, Sorani, and CremaCatalaPro.
Yeah.
Could be very exciting next week.
Absolutely going to be a really exciting lineup for next week. So you guys make sure that you turn in next week. Make sure to give the 2BCU channel a follow. Of course, we host a bunch of different games here. The team puts on a bunch of great shows. And make sure to stick around. We got a lot of exciting finals coming up, especially over the course of the next week. So make sure you tune into those. Maybe you're a Strive fan. Maybe you love yourself some KOF, some Tekken. We have a lot of stuff here. So make sure you stick around. Make sure that you are watching, and once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight and supporting Guilty Gear Strive.
All right, Toast. If people want more of you, where can they find you?
Alright, well, you can find me over on Twitter at ToastStandByFGC. You can also find me doing weekly commentary, both for hardedge_orc on Twitch for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus mainly, but I'll also pop up every so often over here on the 2BCU channel. That's where you can mainly find me. And but where can we see more of the legend himself, Mr. Lazarus? Let the people know.
You can just go follow me at UILazarus on Twitter. I post funny stuff sometimes. I do a little podcast with a couple other people from the FGC. Kez just ADU. Just talk about sort of EU-related FGC events and just things that's been happening in general, which is very fun to listen to and fun to do, I think, in general. Whether it's fun to listen to, that's up to you. But yeah, obviously, I think I'll be back here next week for the finals, which will be very exciting. I hope you had a good time, Toast. I think this is one of your first time doing these Strive commentary.
Literally my first time, doing any Strive Strive comp, bro.
Just next time, just say yes, it will kill. That's how you get it. Yes, of course it will kill. Not like maybe not. Like they die. They die every time.
Okay. But yeah, of course, it's been great fun commentating with your brother as always.
Yeah, we'll peace out and we'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah, you guys enjoy. Bye bye.